Welcome back to Skyrim. Quests. White Mark Hearth and White Mark. I want to do the. Two more and then.
Have you tried?
I'll start the Dark Brotherhood stuff.
Need something?
It's the charm shines through. People really.
You're very charming. Very charming.
Let me get out of here.
I'm out. And on that note.
No, but I do think that's what separates.
I am your sword and your shield.
At least comic actors really. It isn't just if it isn't just looks or talent. It's a certain level of charm where people are like, I want to hang out with you. Mm-hmm. And obviously people felt that about Summer in spades. They wanted to hang out with her. They thought she was funny, and they're like, I wish that was my friend.
Yeah.
Now, in Last Kiss, you were the bad guy, so...
I was the bad guy, but I played it in a way where
very well.
Not a lot of people looked at me as just a bad guy. They kind of, like, understood a little because I was so tempting. So tempting.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, I think the reason for the fights were people going, what would you have done? Yeah. And if guys were honest, they would have been like, I don't know.
It's nice to get out and see Skyrim. I wasn't sure if I ever would.
It was a tough call.
Welcome to war. The finest weapons in armor.
And one thing I want to say. You know,
and now there's a whole.
You would have done what? Me? Yeah, she would have done me.
Yeah, she would have done me.
Good doing business with you.
What? Wait, really quick, I have to tell you. One of the coolest things that came from the Last Kiss was I was out at
That's some good. I don't claim.
Taylor
Take a
Swift
look.
came up to me and was like, I fucking love. I didn't say fucking. I don't care. But she was like, I love the Last Kiss.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew we were supposed to be about.
You know who else loved it? That's on
Don't
that
forget
level
to check
too.
inside the
It's
shop.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
I met her.
See?
I met her. I walked in, and Adele and Jennifer Lawrence were there. And I think they both, of all things, they were both
Looking to
saying,
protect yourself
Last Kiss.
or deal some damage?
No, it has an audience. I mean, I don't think it did well because people were getting in fights, but it's good for you to watch it at home, and don't.
Taylor Swift endorsed.
Taylor Swift endorsed, and J Law endorsed, and maybe don't watch it with your partner. Maybe
Like he did Rivalry.
Just watch it alone.
Exactly. I think we're in that phase of life now, anyways, where people watch a lot more independently.
I do because I don't have a girlfriend. I watch with my pit
Your
bull
dog. Yeah.
under my weighted blanket.
And she is your weight.
All right then.
I have two weighted blankets. I have my weighted blanket, and then I have Penny on top of it.
Yeah,
It's a
you're
double weighted blanket.
You're so secure.
Yeah, it feels great. I love that little corner of my
Your
couch.
legs up. That gives me claustrophobia.
No, because it's
It's
called therapy. It's kind of like I'm going to give them a plug on your
that
podcast.
are like good, like big,
Yeah,
like
so
this.
it's not hot. It has holes.
But like, can you like one leg up over the covers? Right. Anything.
It's really great. Therapy is the brand. I'll need to go free plug.
It's very nice. They'll send you blankets and
Send me more therapy through Rachel.
Let's do the game to finish us out.
Why are you rushing?
Because I have to leave.
Oh, came all the way over
My
to
daughter
Silver
has
Lake,
a-
for God's
My
sakes.
daughter has a track meet. I cannot miss.
Make me rush to Silver Lake and then tell me to get out.
No, you can say I have to go.
Songs.
We'll sit here and talk
Just
about it.
old memories that help
We'll
the
get to the
mead
real
go down.
nitty
That's what we
gritty.
should do. Rachel should leave, and you and I should
Sick.
on Rachel.
Let's do it. Go. I'll tell you all the secrets. She does know every detail.
My daughter Adara is going to...
They're in
My
trunk.
family came, but you probably wanted to know about the fancy carving. Here,
So it used
I have
to
a
be
delivery I
fuck,
need
Mary,
to make
kill.
to Calcimo.
But then we felt bad
Why don't
about
you take it to him?
Fables.
He knows the history of Markarth. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll
So
appreciate
now it's
it.
fuck, Mary, watch. Right? Like, who would you let watch? You're not going to kill him. Yeah, you don't have to kill him. You can be a neutral observer.
You're gonna,
You don't have your people yet. You can't just say.
wait, what? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Give you
Oh, you're gonna
people.
give me people. Oh.
Yeah.
You guys gonna come up with people?
I'm dead. Let's play that game.
This is who I want to fuck. This is who I want to marry. And this is who I want to watch.
Yes,
You're
that's
not
the new game.
supposed to be in
What if
here.
I told you they're all in this room?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Including
And
Eric.
we're done.
It's Eric, right?
No,
I'm sorry.
it's Kevin.
What is it, Kevin?
Yeah.
Sorry, we just met. Including Kevin. He's
Yeah.
part of it.
I think when Eric Christian Olsen and you're like, I fuck him.
I'm not going to say anything more than Kevin's the watcher.
That's not where I saw that going.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Again,
Go.
I'm a task.
You have to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh,
You're really good at it.
Do it. Let's go.
Oh, Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lawrence, and Adele. That's who you just said.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like
Yeah, I like that.
Well,
Look at your face. Just watching.
No, let's not do. I don't think we should involve Taylor in anything. Okay.
yeah, people
Because
get
of her
heated.
army. Yeah.
People get heated.
Okay.
You just said that you look
They're all
this.
What if we go like
Watch
real
the skies,
obscure?
traveler.
What?
Can't believe
Like, I
I'm
don't
supposed to
know.
be here. Even the
Like
beds
Bette
I'm
Midler, Whoopi Goldberg. No. Okay.
I feel like I answered and like
You did. You
You
tried to kill
your
her.
answer was great.
He's just trying to get out of
you
it.
wanted to know. You know what I mean?
honestly, I'll leave this
It's not
mystery
often
to
that
the
I get
audience.
thrown around much.
Yeah.
Kevin's the watcher.
I'm here.
But if you do Rachel, you can.
You have me. She gave you the Mike Dad and me. My picks.
I think
I want to keep it wholesome.
You're the best.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for coming on my podcast.
Everything's all right.
8 p.m. Wednesdays, ABC, Hulu, the next day. Check it out.
when is my episode?
Not for a while. You're the finale.
I know, but
Rachel is in the finale. If you love all things Rachel Bilson and Zach Braff being reunited, it's in one screen.
have
It's in
things
the
to
last
study.
kiss. And check out the last
Oh,
kiss.
that's
But we need
right.
to watch with your
I-
partner because you might get
Now,
moved.
you're supposed to get something for
and on
your
that
trouble,
note,
aren't
we're
you?
out.
How about some gold? People seem to like that, I notice. What? Oh, goodbye. The artifacts are... I've only ever lost a few guards to steam Sinclairiverse. Good arms, considering. I used to travel so much before all this Forsworn nonsense.
We'll talk about cars and kids and things and talk about chicks and tents and strings and talk about boys and names and cars and talk about death. Because people die.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you for having us, Darcy. Oh my God, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I should have cleaned up. This is my living room.
Finally,
I know, that's how I feel.
I know, finally. We've tried for a while.
We really have. Like, I don't know if you know. I do know. I mean, we do.
Did you want something?
I always want to. I'm always trying to make it work. But you know, but I mean, I also, for some reason with things like this, I don't like it to just fit into the day. I want like time for, I don't want to just like be rushing from one thing here. Yeah.
I
That makes sense. This is like, this I don't want this to be like a, okay, did that, and, know what I mean?
Even
So
if you're one of us, you better not be in trouble.
it's really
Back with good news. You did the job and you did it clean. That's all we ever ask. Enjoy the gold. Walking away without taking a job? It's like passing a bloated coin person.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, they're so high. Are they? Yes. You know what? Okay. They are. They are.
Erica assures best of all. Success being a thief. If you don't watch out, you might even earn vexing. Torsten was gratified at this very moment. I wished you could have. Success being a thief. If you don't watch out, you might even earn Vex's respect. Alfred sent to head his company. More importantly, success means being a... If you don't watch out, you might even earn Vex. And here's the spoils. Plenty more where this came from.
Sister's niece's cousin.
Where
Wait,
you
is that
up
what it's
to?
called? Sister's niece's cousin.
There's
So
work
it's like all the
to be done.
girls in the family. And my aunts will often like send an old picture. Like, look at us in the 90s or whatever. Right. And my older sister always, without fail, says something bad
Need
about
your
herself.
weapon repaired? They don't call me the
She's like,
Ember
well, I
Man.
look like shit, but you look so cute. Or like, those glasses I need to burn or whatever.
Pretty
She
much
always is
anything
like,
to suit your needs.
and then I had to say, hey, girl, you need to be nice to yourself. That's right. You need to be nice to yourself. Yeah, I do. Because how many positives do you get rid of the negative? Tell me. 10. Okay. That is so true. It's a lot. That is so true. Meaning you think 10 positive. Okay. This makes sense in so many ways. Also, like, you could hear 10 positive things about yourself, and the one negative thing is the only one that penetrates through. Yeah. So this is about thinking positive about yourself. It's positive, period. Positive, period. So 10 positive thoughts to counteract one negative.
Need your weapon
So
repaired?
if you're like, oh, today's gonna be a shit day,
Blades,
then you have
helmets,
to repeat.
pretty much anything to suit your needs.
10 times to get it off that. Where do you guys like stand on that portion? Sorry, no, tell me. Sorry, that was really funny. I think but where do you stand on like, you know, when sort of like mantra or like
I got to ditch that
just
one.
if I say something nice to myself. Sometimes I struggle with like, do I really mean it though? I could look in the mirror and be like, you're great. But is it
Still
worth
have
it to
quite a
just
good
say it,
bit
or
of-
do I have to like really feel
I
it?
had all the fish.
If you're
If
lying,
breakage
right, like
of all
the
your
sort of
feet,
like, I love the
go
idea of like
talk to
morning
Vex.
mantras or whatever.
Most
Where
of
you
you,
have like a room,
your
like
job
little kids
feel
do.
like doing a bit of writing.
But I'm like,
Just keep
how
your
do I
eyes
do it?
open and your mouth shut and you'll do fine.
Is it just about
Let me
saying
give you
it?
the
So,
details.
feeling
Yeah,
loose?
it is.
How about you run a job for me?
Right? I think that's true. It's hard.
I handle the burglary, shells.
So
If you
it's
don't like that
pattern
kind of work,
interrupt,
talk to
and
Delvin.
Think of it
He
this
runs
way:
the
if it
more.
was reversed.
When a client,
So
we
say
send
you
you
come
to
into the world
sound
with
like you
this
can handle
precious,
it.
beautiful, loving
Whatever.
head,
Just get it done.
You hear
Here's
all
the job.
time, you suck, right? And instead you're like, I don't know. I'm like really good, but you keep hearing it. All of a sudden, you start to adopt that idea.
It's true. It's like even when you're in like a horrible relationship where they're just telling you horrible things about
Just
yourself,
hearing it.
like beat you down,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
You start to believe.
Right. That's right. This is a little bit the same. A little bit different. There was a while in your mind where I was like, if I smile, everybody will wake up. So in bed, I'd like smile.
Actually, a thing.
Yeah, I must have heard it somewhere.
Yeah.
But it really did work. Yeah, exactly. Totally. But I would just like lie in bed and smile. Like I would be like the act of smiling.
Watch it.
Like, of course, in half a day. And then I feel like it worked. I did feel
It is a thing. Like you
Yeah.
can automatically shift things.
There's no
You just
glory in
make
war.
yourself-
Yeah,
It's just something
I do
they
that
tell
every morning. I
soldiers
say
so
today's
they'll
going to be a
risk
great
their
day.
lives.
And return to my head.
You do?
Every single cool, like in bed, getting
Hi,
up, or
mister.
getting up, and it's like
Would
that
you like to buy
feeling
some
of, like,
flowers?
right. And then I'm like, today's gonna be a great day. Today's gonna be a great
Not
day.
much, but I hope you like
It's
them.
like a nudge, in the direction you want your thoughts to hang on to. Right. And then I do that thing with Elliot every single morning.
They're
without
dead.
fail. Me and my son.
father
we look
was
at
a
each other and say,
Stormcloak
today's gonna be
soldier.
a great day. I can't.
I'm all
and I will.
alone.
Oh, cool. And so even if I
I
forget,
try to sell
be like,
flowers so I
yeah.
can buy food.
Are you serious?
Every day.
It's not much.
Every
Some
day.
pretty
That's great.
flowers.
And because
I picked them all by myself.
Right. Like it's not because I'm like good. It's because
Thanks.
I need it that way.
Thanks for
Otherwise,
talking
it's,
to me.
okay, good stuff. Yeah. Too. That's really cool. That is cool. I'm regretting starting. No, don't regret.
I want to
Alright, tomorrow's today.
Got something for
And
just
today is
about
a great
everybody
day.
in here.
And today is
Give a holler
that
if you
day.
have any
That
questions.
feels
Wait,
good.
where's like the whole
But it's a really good day. I think I stand on abortion.
Good to see you. Take a look.
Yeah.
I mean, I find in my fucked up mind, the second someone
come
says to
again.
me, I was just telling Olivia this across the street. Like, my mom, I was like so overwhelmed and stressed out this morning. I'm dealing with a puppy, and like, it's just another thing in your day. Obviously, I love dogs.
Happy, great. Yeah.
Happy, great, the cutest thing ever. Also, I have to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I was just also the time of my cycle when I get like insane.
Yeah.
And my mom was trying to calm me down. And, like, anytime my mom tries to calm me down, I instantly go the opposite.
Oh, interesting.
Like, you know, like
Verdict.
screaming.
Yeah.
And then she like said something to me like, if your body feels this stress or whatever, bad things are gonna come. She said something where I was like, well, now I'm in anxiety for the rest of the day because like, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Right. You just like cursed me.
So negative. I'm like, now I'm cursed. Yeah. And now I'm like, but it's like that anxiety spiral. But then she corrected it very quickly. She was like, I didn't mean it like that. I shouldn't have said bad.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Spiral comes for me in the middle of the night.
Does it?
Yeah.
You wake up.
Wake up. Like, it's like such, not even arbitrary, it's like silly
I'm not
stuff.
afraid of you.
You know what I mean? It's like things that I'm almost like, I know this isn't important, but now I'm like, but it really spirals me, and then it affects my body, like my heart rate, and it's kind of almost not funny, but I'm like, this is not important. I know this isn't important, but right now it is so important. I think I'm really good at not looking at my phone in the middle of the night. Not to brag, but I mean,
That's
ever.
big.
I never do it.
If you look,
You can't. You're sick. So even if like I would,
Do you even look at the time?
No.
Wow.
I don't either. I just said that. I don't, and I don't either. I don't either. In fact, I thought like, should I get a clock to just? Oh,
so you don't look at your phone.
It's about the phone.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes if you do you have a pop socket on the back of your phone?
No. I used to.
Sometimes if you like angle your phone like this all night, a screen comes on that's a clock.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
But not always.
Not always.
It's also
like
red,
a certain,
right?
Which is really
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the devil's clock. But so then I think like, maybe I should write this stuff down, because then part of the spiral is like, this is important, or this is a little detail. You forgot to put this person on the list or whatever. You're not gonna remember this in the morning, and then that becomes part of the spiral. So I can fix it right now. I should have a notepad by my bed with a pen. It's done. And then it's done. And a book light. What are we doing? It's because at night, it just like, the next day it just sort of goes away. And you don't, almost like remembering it.
You don't remember it, and it's not as pushy.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, no, that's,
And you're not, it's so heightened that the thing.
Yeah.
Forever. But I find all of that, like, it's just, I think you get older, and you're just like, oh, everything's really fucked up. It's a little bit scary.
Yeah. She's just like, why am I? No, it is though. It is. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. No, it is. It is. It's like sometimes I'm like, will anything ever be good again?
Yeah.
Or even if something is good, there's also something bad.
Yeah.
Forever now.
Constant. Again, the negative.
Yeah.
I struggle so much.
I know I love this. Come on. We're struggling gals. You.
The cheekbones. Yeah. I don't say the compliment.
Yeah.
Like yours.
Do you seek out negative things? Yeah. Oh, I'm like I feel like wait, do I? I don't know. Like, are you looking for like the murderer, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I need to know the murderer, who the kidnapper is, or like I am like out of sight, out of mind. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist to a fault. You know, I don't know how people rest at night knowing who the murderer is. Yes. Right.
Like where Nancy is.
Where Nancy is. Why did that guy David kill that girl and put her in his trunk? Like, did he? Like, the musician. See, this is like, I know, just like it's you know it exists. Right. My brain. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know you're talking about it, but I don't follow the trail.
I don't either. She obsessed with
it. And my husband does too. Oh, he does. And we're sort of, I mean, I think that's good for, what's this, yin yang type thing? That's pretty good. That's good. But I did I think it's pretty good for, but I, you know, he's like, you have to know everything in order to know that it exists and it's real. And I'm like, I don't want it. And I'm sort of like, and I think I'm great. But I'm like, if I know about it, it's this is like so self-centered, but I almost feel like things affect me as the average person. Maybe. Yeah. I think I used to be tricky. Yeah, it's probably it's right. Ready? It's great. How do you run this? She's super sensitive and like just good things. Yeah, softer. Yeah. Yeah, and it also really aggressive imagination thing, which I feel like I've always had to. So yeah, scream. So if I go down the it's really hard.
When they look upon us, this long.
Yeah, no.
The Sod was able to look past that.
Maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say police. Yeah, maybe then. She's knocking. I know.
God, I don't even know what to say. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
So you're like, what?
I'm so
you know what I just did? Obviously,
my pa was a sailor.
Like, if the
Took me
answer
with
was
him on
no,
his last trip. After he got sick,
I'd be like, absolutely, that's fair. You'd
he
think that's tonight when you're sleeping.
died a
This is
few days
again not the
later.
same thing, but we're renovating our
I
house
tried to
right
make
now.
do since
And
then,
I
but
texted my mom today that was
it's
like,
been
I just
hard.
watched something about like kitchen sinks. She was like, you're not getting a double, right? You're getting a big one. And like she was sort of like, of course you're not getting a double. And I was like, I'm getting a double now for the rest of time. I will know. Maybe yeah, exactly. You're gonna look at the fucking double thing. Yeah, and you're gonna yeah. Maybe we're not. This is what are the pros and cons though? That's what I. Wait, what do you guys have? Let's talk about it for the rest of it.
It's nice to
I
get
don't
a
want to
white
see.
one. I don't feel as cracked anymore.
I have a double right now. I find it useful. I do too. Because I like to put the things that are like rinsed off on that side and then the things. It's almost like organizing. Yeah. I love my single. You don't. I don't. But not the single. That house we're in right now is single. We're like, it's all renovated. Renting is whatever. Whatever. Yes, that it has a big old big boy, and I love it. I did. But then our house before had a double camera that. So I guess I'm just easy. I feel like people say single, but no. Where's my phone? No. I think she was just. I don't know. Well, she didn't. Okay. Should I? Yeah. I mean, I'm just curious. Because I remember when we were redoing ours, our interior designer was like helping measure. Because I was like, I don't know how to make a sink. Right. Like that's weird. And she was like this, and it was a single. Okay. Just a single, big old. Just the house that we are renovating that I love, but is from another time. It's so old, so old, and nothing was ever redone. It was like a old metal sink, and one was low and one was high. I don't like that. But that's how my old one is. It's annoying. Right, but it is like, I guess I am easy to please because I'm like, it's good for some things. Like, I like putting I don't know what, when I put my coffee cup in those. Yeah, but why? Because they're up there. Because they're up there. You just find their explanation when they're up there and other things go down there. Okay, she said, what kind of kitchen sink will you have? I just read an article that said, do not, in all caps, get a double sink. That's such good advice. The single sink, the bigger the better, and that's the ticket. Now, bigger. Also, just do not get it. It's also so funny because I'm like, we already ordered it. You're like, you already done it. Wait, but dude, I'm telling you, they know how to just get you. Right? You're like, Mom, why the fuck did you just say that?
There's still time, I guess.
If you just didn't say that, we love her. So much. We love so much. I know, that's so true. That's so true. She's my world. She's my everything. But also, what the fuck, Mom? But also, I like that she doubled down on it. Like, that is such great advice. It's exactly right. It's like, it's just like, what do you think? I read this article, what do you think? It's like, that. She literally says, that's the ticket. Oh, Lord. Where did you move? My parents live in the Bay Area. Oh, yeah. Pretty close. I grew up there, in the East Bay. Like near, I'm going to start going into the Bay Area, like geography. Why? I grew up in a town called Danville, which is like maybe 20 minutes from Berkeley. Okay. The Bridge, San Francisco, deep. Yeah, and most of my family's in the Bay. Yeah.
Thanks.
Do you miss it? I do miss it. But not enough. I mean, I'm like, not enough to move back, but I don't even really mean it like that. I love the Bay Area and do often think like I could live here again, but I'm just such a little mini girl.
Yeah.
I love working.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could live there. People do. But you could live there. One could. I mean, an actor could. But I feel like the actors that do live there are like the richest actors you've ever heard of.
Really successful.
It's
Yeah.
But I do love their.
Well, I guess.
Actually, I've never lived in San Francisco. That's like a big rite of passage for the Bay Area girl. And I just didn't do that. I just moved it.
You did.
Yeah. I said, you know. Like, you know.
We did.
Know.
We read your
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. You did know. Yeah. So you know.
We know.
Yeah, but all of my friends growing up have like lived in San Francisco for a time. Like, I actually know New York so much better than I know San Francisco.
Right?
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. How long were you in New York? I was in New York for 11 years.
Hi, seen any dragons lately?
And I feel
I'm
like
not
I know
sworn to
every
carry your burdens,
single
but
street.
I guess I can.
Like, I feel like I have a memory or a something on every fucking street in New York. And in San Francisco, I'm always like, which way is? I don't know which way anything is. You know,
That's very.
you know.
Would you move back there?
Back to New York. I would. No, I wouldn't. I would. I love New York. I love going there to work. I love going there for a spell. for like a even a long time. Like I did a play there, so I got to do it for 4 months a couple of years ago. That's fun. I was like, this is it. This is the move. It's like spend a good chunk of, I think I love New York so much. Wait, have either of you guys lived there?
Time to end this.
It's like
Not impressed. Victor,
right? I don't know. I mean, I babysat in New York, so I like was with children a lot, and it was hard. I always kind of had that thought where I was like, man, this is so much harder than, you know, not long did you do that actually in New York. Maybe from, I like, almost 10 years. It was when I was there. And here for a couple
What
years.
happened to traveling light?
Right before I got right before I started like working for real. Yeah. I was nannying. Yeah. I think it's a great. I do too. Gig. I do too. I did. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did.
I read your wiki.
My wiki. Yeah. That it is a great gig, especially for like just for that sort of day jobby. Like I was waitressing, I was temping, and all those jobs just were like. Actually, waitressing is so fun, but it's fun. It's so hard. It's hard. It's so. And nannying is like hard, but it's like so rewarding and lovely. And hanging with the kids. It's so. It's
to
lovely.
me, it wasn't soul sucking either. Like waitressing felt soul sucking.
Yes.
Like I feel like that I was treated as if I was like not existent.
Yes.
Whereas nannying, at least in my experience, families, you become part of the family. It's like you get a slice of like home.
Yeah.
It's not toxic. Yeah. Unless you work for toxic people.
Well, that's the thing is like I would like really spread it out. I would like nanny for so many families, and the second I didn't like one of the parents, I'd be like, I'm busy. You know, I just be like, I'm busy. So I only worked for people that I liked, and I only worked for babies that I liked. Yeah. It's not all babies that connect with you, baby. And that was the thing about it. And then I was totally. Yeah.
And that's in the workplace too. Yeah. Like on TV, film, whatever.
Yeah. You mean like working with people that you like and not working with toxic people? Yeah. Everything. People, right? That's given. Yeah.
But it really is.
Oh my god, it's hell. It's hell. When there's like a real, I mean, you know, like there's always like a dud or whatever, but like some people are scary. So scary. Stay away. It's also contagious. Yeah, that's true. It's contagious. Yeah. Even belief systems are contagious. Yeah. You know? Yes, we are. Yeah.
Here we go. Here's our like. I mean, I'm just saying, like scientifically, like you are the sum of the 5 people you spend most time.
Right.
So if you're
Nothing ever goes away. That kind of belief system, then it starts to like wear off on you, and like all of a sudden your thoughts start to go to that frequency. I totally agree, and even had to like sort of cut a friend out that I realized like was that. She was lovely, nice, funny, but I was like every time it's so negative. Like so shit talking, and gossiping is fun, but it was like dark. It was just like there's levels. Yeah. And I really had to be like, and that's also a hard thing to communicate with somebody. You know, I don't want to be like, you're toxic. Right. Yeah, it's just not a fit. I know. You're I know. No, please. Let's see the bed. No. This is like the recharge extra for that. Yeah, you should blur out on the beat. Yeah. Let's go into that. It's really smart. But edit. Yeah. So how did you get up? I feel like it's on this podcast. This is maybe not like a great. No, not maybe. This is not a great attribute. I can ghost. Sometimes it is, and it's like it's just your quirky. You know, it's like it's really selfish. But I have ghosted a few in my life where like I don't know if I'm such a ghoster these days, but I feel like in my earlier days, I would just yes, I would like you know. Yeah. What time are you? Yeah. I mean, I just I don't. Yeah. I love it. She asked me. I know. It could mean something. I don't know much about Cap either. I feel like everything I hear about it, I'm like, that's not me. And then occasionally, there's like a few things. Yeah, where I'm like, oh, right. You've got my ass. But I don't know.
You ever noticed how the other guards go on and on about
I just found out that my niece is a triple. Yes. So we're gonna pray for your niece. She's amazing. Light a candle. What will it be? She's just powerful. And she is. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, powerful. My daughter's from her. She's so. I feel like triple. I don't think she's right. Triple's ridiculously rare. Yeah. For really? Oh yeah. I don't really know what now she does, but it's like rising. Right. Mm-hmm. Rising and I don't know. It's like moon. Okay. You're wearing an Aura ring. You love it. You know what's funny is I just clocked my ass wearing this Aura ring on a different podcast, and I was like, take it off. No, I'm happy you have it on because do I need it? Do you need it? Okay, here's what I love it for. It is really helping walk. Like, I am so competitive with my own steps. Yeah. So it really is. Like, when I just had the iPhone, and I feel like it was like an approximation. Yeah, or I would just not even look. Yeah, I mean, it's never looked as if you look. But also, it's like if you don't get your phones in your purse, or I don't know. Yeah. You're like this boat 10 cents. I realized I was like getting so obsessed with it when I we did a lot of like and I would put my phone imagine on in itself like in like it's shocking like layers up against my foot so that I would count the steps. And then I was like, I guess I should just start wearing an Aura ring all the way across the camera. But I was realizing like, smaller, yeah. But I would be like really into. There was like a running night, especially, and we got like how many? You're like, oh god, running. There was a lot. There sure was.
Oh my god, they better not have fire magic this time.
Yeah.
Wait, can you tell us about the school forte?
Yeah, I will.
Please, because I'm so curious.
Okay. What if she said no? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
No,
I don't want to talk about it. That would be really funny to be doing press, like, you know, your show's coming out next week, and you go on a podcast and you don't. Like, sorry, that's the one thing I don't. Do either of you guys know Will? No,
I'm right behind you.
He's the best.
What do you want me to carry?
So many stories.
Yeah.
And like I feel like he's the best.
He's the best. He's obviously so funny and crazy and nuts, but in real life he's like the sweetest little sweetie. He's like the most caring, generous, thoughtful. But like being funny is like a side part of him. Wow. He like really leads with kindness.
Crazy.
Really.
You don't hear that often.
Yeah.
You lead, I'll follow.
Right. It's almost like when he's funny, it's like, whoa, oh, I forgot, you're so funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And he's so funny. And he's so uniquely funny. He's the weirdest.
Right. I love that. Myers, remember he told about like his speech with his wife?
It's the funniest thing I've ever. I mean, it is. He goes.
He did his. Didn't he do like his character?
Yes. And remember, like, at a wedding. Imagine in front of like all of your family.
Your wife's family.
Right. He's playing this character, this like really kind of disgusting, like dirty guy, and he's like, and he says, "Yeah, I shouldn't like." He's basically like, Alexius, that's why he's Alex. The most perfect tits. It was just him. Like when he goes into a character, he is gone. And yeah, it's really amazing. So good. But anyway, he's so funny. We shot the show in Australia, and we didn't know each other going into it. We met like
you didn't know each other.
We like, it's so weird. We have so many friends in common, so many comedy friends in common. We grew up in the same town. Just like he's older than me, so we didn't grow up at the same. Like
it's so crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. We actually like looked at a map and. A map on our phones. We look at our fucking phones. Paper map. In a map. Yeah. But we realized that like where his mom lives now is like a 5-minute bike ride. I'm saying bike ride because I was like a kid from where I lived. Wow. And where my family ended up moving to was like down the street from where he grew up.
Wow.
It's really funny how much we circulate. There's like an old Taco Bell. One of the oldest Taco Bells is like closing down in our house. Tragic. And just like he knows, he like when I said, "Did you hear about Taco Bell?" He's like, "Yeah." Like he knows. We really should have known each other when we were like kids. Yeah. So when this came my way, it was working with a director who I had worked with at The Good Place and made a movie with who I adored and would have gone with him, to Australia anyway. But then when he said Will Forte, I was like really excited. But obviously, I just like put it on. Like, yeah. And we met once. We had sushi one night, like the week before we went out there, and I was like, oh fuck, I hope we're about to spend 4 months together. Like I hope I like him. Yeah. And he's just best. I love him so much. Our husband wife. How do you say that? Our spouses love each other. We like. Our husband wives love each other. When our husbands and wives. When I was in Australia, when we got to Australia, my husband didn't join for like a month or two, and so they just like adopted me. I just would like go to the zoo with them and go over for brunch and hang out with the kids, and it was really sweet.
Was that hard to be away from him for a month or two?
Yes, but always like knowing. We will see each other, like knowing that he's coming, like, they're like a light. I'm really good with. You guys been together long? We've been together so long. Well, damn near 20 years. Nice. I know. It's a long, so long.
It's fine.
We just like, we have like, the sort of, I feel like a lot of actors have like the 3-week rule, 2-week rule or whatever. Yeah. And then COVID really messed that up, and I think we were like 3 months while she was in Dominican Republic. So now a month is like handled. Whatever it was in Australia, I knew he was coming, and I was so excited to like show him. Also, I was working every day, so if I was just like enjoying my time, I would be so pumped. But I was like,
It's different too now, like FaceTime. It's not like,
oh God, I'm bad at it. Even when you are away, yes, I am. Which sometimes you have to be like, hey, focus up. You know what I mean? Like, remember, let's like, I'm very, I'm not, this will sound worse than I mean it, not out of sight, out of mind. I'm texting all day. I feel like there's got to be a better word for it. Like, it's not like you said, in front of me, you know what I mean? Totally. Out of sight, and mind. Really enjoying Australia. Not that. Just like focusing on the thing in front of me. And when the thing in front of me is work, like Forte. Imagine. Also, I just have to say, thank fucking God, it's like the most non-sexual love with me as well. It's the most like brother-sister vibe. Like I think Trent, who directed everything, at one point was like talking to the crew about, he was like, have you ever like seen such chemistry between, or like non-sexual, like, basically he was like, such chemistry between two stars, but nothing sexual. It was great. I was like, no, that's
So,
perfect.
you're Brignole's new protege.
That's weird.
Good.
Yeah.
I was hoping you hadn't forgotten them. As promised, here's your payment for bringing them to me.
Yeah, okay.
Got it as part of a fair trade from my time.
And you're forcing me.
I
And
haven't
like
seen
it.
so much celebration.
So Will and I
business.
played brother and sister.
A new chapter in the Thieves
crazy wild
Guild is
card.
being written this day.
Like,
And we all owe
and
it.
like the tornado sister, and he's like straight laced like planner. We go to Australia because we've started this spray tan company, and for me it's all about like business and like money and power. And for him, he's following his ex-wife back to Australia. And by the way, I'm so bad at this. Okay, great. I'm also like, how much do I tell? I'm going to tell you. We this is what I'm going to think about in bed tonight. I like it. He gets like blackmailed. He ends up like sleeping with someone in like a little drunken episode, and ends up getting blackmailed for money that we don't have, because we kind of act like we're like doing really well with this spray tan company, but we're not. And it's so he's like a target. He's blackmailed. He's a target. He's a target for smart business, like bad guys. And so we get mixed up in the wrong crowd, right? He's getting blackmailed. We don't have the money. Do things get violent? They do. Do we end up maybe killing someone we shouldn't have? We maybe do. And then the whole show is just us trying to like outrun them, but also the spray tan company is starting to do really well. So we can't leave Australia. On the plus side, yeah, it's really fun. So it's like funny and crazy, and yeah, I did a bad job explaining it, but it's really like a very dark comedy where there's like, a lot of violence, which is so fun to do. I love that.
This is the best because like I was looking at all the things you have going on.
Yeah.
I think I blended too.
Hey, if anyone asks,
Dang.
Oh, I love this so much.
Where's like the Airbnb?
That's so funny.
Okay, let's bring it down.
Okay, great. So you're like,
How about you?
That's what I was like, this is amazing.
we should do that. You and I should do that in Australia. That's genius. That's genius. This is the funny thing is I do. I love this so much.
Something troubling you? Ooh, nicely done. All right. Anything in particular? All right. Got a simple one. Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut, and you'll do fine.
Sorry, lad.
Oh, you're back? Got plenty. Take your pick.
So what you're mixing up with is this
Pretty
show
simple.
called Wild
Breaking.
Vacation.
The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there.
With me
You
and
ready
Sherry
for some
Cola,
good old-fashioned
we do
burglary?
exactly what you're
Here,
saying.
just don't make me look like an ass in front of the guild and mess it up.
Sorry, lad.
It's so funny.
We've got important
It's
things
also
to
funny
do.
because,
Before we
like,
get down to
depending on how
business,
much
I've
you
got
mix them up,
something I
like,
need you to
is
do.
that a scripted show? Is that an unscripted
Well,
show?
as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here.
That's really funny.
The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport our merchandise across
And now I'm
Skyrim.
like, oh, what's the scripted show about? Two
I'm not
people
sure if you've
overstaying?
noticed, but there are several Khajiit
like,
caravans
and
that travel across the realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I bartered with their leader, Rasad, on more than one occasion.
HGTV.
I'm obsessed with those shows.
Okay, good.
Actually, I want you to bring in something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances. Present Rasad with the satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septum he'll make a
Sherry
deal.
Cola is the co-host right now. It's like, hey guys, can you stop? It's
Usual
me,
guild
not
rate.
Will.
Let's take a look at them.
We're just erasing her. So I'm doing 2 shows with Will for today. One is routine. Okay, you should have Sherry Cola on too. She's so great.
Oh my god, would love.
Yeah. She. So we go from state to state, staying in different rental properties, and they're not just like average. That's the way we're gonna say. They're not your average property. It's like we stay in a cave, we stay in a treehouse, we stay in like a missile silo. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a really wild
Really
vacation.
wild. And yeah, it took a long time to come up with that name. Like unique properties. So, like,
that sounds so fun, though.
It's so fun. And it was so fun.
Okay.
And it was, I've never really done, like, have you done something like this? Like a very unscripted show? No, well, we're doing it right now. Yeah. But, you know, where, yeah, it was such a, like, new experience.
There's, like, certain things that they want you to hit.
But not, for some reason, yeah, I guess there is. I was gonna say not on that show, but yes, totally. We have to, like, by the end of it, we have, like, a way we judge the house, you know?
Got it.
You'll find Rasad with his caravan group.
Me and your
Just
daughter.
don't do anything stupid when
and
you
your
get
daughter,
there.
it's hard for me to judge a house. Yeah, that's hard. I don't want to say anything bad about a house.
No, it's
I really don't. And so a couple of these houses, friends have been like, I love blah, blah, blah. I totally want to take my family there. And I'm like, don't. Right. I didn't say this on air, but don't. Yeah. Don't. No, most of them are great. Most of them are great. I could never be a judge of any. I know, me neither.
I judged the finale of the HGTV Bachelor Mansion.
You did. This season. Yeah. How fun. It'll be on, like, we'll be back to back.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think they're always back to back. That's so cute.
Yes, I did. So that was the first time. And that was judge.
Like, they definitely wanted me, especially, to be a little harsher. Sherry is better at that. Okay. Did you have what were you like, this place sucks?
We were definitely, like, I had definite strong opinions, but, like, I didn't really want to be honest.
Right,
because
I know.
You can't come off with, like, you know, whatever.
A-hole, B-hole,
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh, fun.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. They had, like, their, you know, standing judges.
Yeah.
And, like, guests come in. And it was a lot of fun.
I have a hard time with, like, when the person that did the thing is standing there. Yeah.
They're, like, right there.
They're right there.
Yeah.
Like, is it Kate? Is it? Yeah, I did. You done that? Oh, I haven't.
You haven't.
You should. Is that? Can you touch on that?
I'm always like, why are you cheering when you get it right? I feel so bad for the people.
Right.
Yes. I like, don't fucking do it.
This is a little similar. There's one called. Hold on.
I think I saw you on one.
Yeah.
We watched. My daughter and I watched.
It was a gingerbread one. Was it gingerbread? Yeah. No. It was called like.
What's the other one with Is it with the sprinkles lady?
No.
Maybe that's super fresh.
This one is called Gingerbread Lane or something like that.
It was like a holiday special
with Oliver Hudson. Wait, really? Yeah. This is getting crazy. This is yes. You're like, oh no, sorry. No, but I only judged one episode, like you. But it was like where all these gingerbread makers are standing in front of you, and they're like, tears are like overflowing in their eyes, and you're like, not you. Wait, you and Oliver Hudson judged it together. He was and it was just a random ass judge in one. Yeah. Oliver Hudson hosting it. He's great. Charming. Yeah, she's great. Things are just funny. I know, he was really great. I know, I went to go see. I don't know. No, he's really funny. That's awesome. Yeah.
So our friend fumbled him, so I think we paid attention.
Oh, gotcha. Fumbled like he wanted it, and she said,
or maybe they like looked up and then
okay,
came of it. It just sounds.
Yeah, I thought he was always like hot guy. He's hot guy. So he's funny. Okay, charming. Yeah. Funny. Okay, funny. It seems like that whole family is funny, right? They're charming, they're funny. I don't know so, but I mean, all of a sudden they have a great sense of humor. Humor seems like a dashing good looks. All of them, dashing good looks. Am I losing hair rapidly? Dashing good looks and humor is at the forefront.
That's the most important thing.
I agree. I totally
agree with someone the other day. With my daughter, I was like, all her friends think she's funny.
Yeah.
That's not the most important.
Excuse me? Like, what? Who's this? What else is there? Who's this dumb person? Sorry.
Like a very person.
That's not the most important thing. What is like, I mean, I guess.
You approach as if you know us, stranger. Who are you? And what do you want?
Yeah.
Yes, I've heard the guild is rising back to power. An alliance would be most beneficial to both parties. I will consider the offer, but I'll have to discuss it with the other caravans.
I guess there's also different kinds of humor.
Of course.
Moon sugar. I could smell it on you. I am pleased with this offer and accept. Take my word to the leaders of your guild and tell them we look forward to a prosperous and profitable future. If you happen upon any of our caravans in your travels, we'd also be more than willing to pay you a fair sum for any of your stolen goods.
Oh, interesting.
Take a look.
Funny. Interesting.
A very long time ago, I remember dating someone in my youth, and they were like, "You're me."
Interesting.
Oh my God, you're not funny.
Right. You don't get it. No, that was funny. Like, yeah. I think that men are
Give my regards to Tonilla.
sensitive
Was there
to
any...
that stuff.
Take a
Yes.
look.
I think their egos are easily bruised in a way that's like kind of astounding, in a way that we have like swallowed our whole entire lives. And I think if you look into your like teachers, dads, whoever, teachers, men, I'm like thinking of adult men, like adult men when you're a kid, we are like trained to not, women get, we
Give my regards
I mean, I'm like,
to Tonilla.
I actually don't even really mean my mom and dad, because I feel like my dad has a great sense of humor about stuff like this. But the way we make fun of moms, for example, and you know what I mean, like the way, like a husband can make fun of his wife, that it's just like a cute thing that we do. It's just like very accepted. And if you watch, like, if a wife was to make fun of her husband, the way it would like.
I'm right behind you.
In the room. Yeah. You know what I mean?
What do you want me to
I
carry?
just think it's really accepted for us to make fun of women, and it's not accepted for us to make fun of men.
So do you think that, or do you think we're meaner to men in our jokes than we are to women? Like, would I say something to a man that I think they can take?
Interesting.
That I wouldn't say it to you.
That's an interesting point.
But I wonder, well, is it like because you think you could take it, or is it because you like hate him?
Just like, are you guys okay?
No, I don't even like, no.
I just mean like,
I'm not even talking about any of our significants. I mean like in general.
I think if I'm joking with anyone, it's never because I hate them.
Yeah, right.
Because if I hate them, I'm just not even
in
communication.
Yeah, right. That's so true. In fact, I feel like I have, like this, you know, high school, young, like have joked with someone I hate or don't like, and it goes so dark so quickly that I'm like, I don't like the way that feels.
Right.
Like I remember like not liking a girl and kind of like making a sounded very bullyish, and I don't think I was a bully at all. It was like one instance where
Let's get going,
I was
then.
like, I didn't like
Hi,
her.
want
She
some
was
meat?
mean, and I had an
you want some
opportunity to
meat.
sort of like clown on her ass, and I made a joke, and everybody
One that a
laughed,
pack mule
and I
you know,
was like,
despite
oh,
what
I
the other
won,
guys
but
say.
then I was like, I don't like that. Was like too mean.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense?
Totally. Like below the belt.
Yeah, it was just like, or even like too. Yeah. It was
too easy.
It was too easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, you know, when you have those like almost like life-altering moments, as small as they may be, where you're like, I don't want to ever do that again.
Yeah.
That didn't feel good.
It doesn't take.
Let's hear more of those. What else do you have? What are those moments?
Like just air.
Let's see. Like, I remember like, let's see. I'm also like, it's also funny. I know you guys know this, but the difference of what I would
I always
tell
loved
you.
coming to Solitude.
Yeah, of course.
Buildings.
I mean,
Coin
yeah,
or two
sometimes
for a
to
peasant?
my mind too. Yeah.
Take a good look around.
Love you,
I'm
audience.
sure you'll
I'd
find
go
what
to
you're
jail
looking
if I
for.
told you about it.
If not,
Yeah.
let me know.
But let's
I
see.
might have it
Like,
stored
right now,
away.
she's like, I killed someone, and I was like, I didn't like the way that felt. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of like, I'm gonna keep it super, super general. Yeah. But maybe like, and this is early on, but like being caught in a lie.
Oh,
And
let me
the
just
person being like, you don't have to
breeches,
do that.
gowns,
And me being
clothes
like,
for any occasion, really.
Yeah.
you know, like it's so much easier to not. And it feels like the feeling I have right now is like, I never want to feel this again.
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
I think that's
Finally.
experiential. You don't learn that until you go through it.
Yeah.
Right? Like as kids will stretch the truth, and then one day there's a consequence for that, and then that's when it changes. Hopefully,
Totally.
right? So one little thing about lying that
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
any white lie, even if you're like, I'm sorry,
Trouble?
there was no coffee, so I was late. I had to go somewhere else, right? She's like,
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening right now.
so even if, and this fucks with me, because once I know something,
If
I
we go to
can't
the Radiant
unknow
Raiment,
it.
best
Then
steer
I'm like,
clear
oh,
of
I'm
Dark.
gonna do that to myself.
She can be a bit.
So you do a white lie, little white lies, and you think they're harmless. But what you're doing is you're signaling your subconscious mind that you're not trustworthy.
To yourself. Yes.
So then you have low self-esteem because you're never going to like have high esteem for someone who lies to you. And so you're signaling your own damn.
So, are we here to join the
That's
Legion?
really good.
Or are we just passing
good to remember.
It's a real good thing to come back to of like that same question is like, I don't want to feel like that. Yeah, I don't want to feel uncomfortable, and I will, little by little by little. I'm not going to faith in myself. Right. And it's hard. I think they need to use this right now.
Seems
I do
there's
think I am guilty
blades, helmets,
white
pretty
lies.
much anything to suit your needs.
I do a lot of little ones to make someone feel better. Almost unnecessary too.
Yeah.
And I think I'm like, I caught myself the other day. This is a good like putting a face to a name. Like being able to sort of name it. Yeah. And having they text me, that's why we're doing this. Who's they? The person you like. Oh. It's an intervention. It's an intervention. We've had a camera on you. Once you said yes to this, that's what the show is. We've been tracking your phone. But that is a hard game to play with yourself. Yeah. It's like, can I find the truth in this? Yeah. Right. Do I look fat? Ooh. Like, what do you do? Right. To yourself? No, to other people. Okay. Oh, God. What do you do, though? What do you do? Okay, hold on. What do you do? What do you do? I never...
My form
like,
never rests.
that one's tricky. That one's...
What do you need?
God damn that person for saying it. Right. What do you do? You could be like, that's not my favorite outfit. Yeah. Maybe it's not the most flattering outfit. Flattering is
I'm sure you'll
a way
find
to do
what
it.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
If not, let me know. I might have
You guys are honest with each other. I like my husband and I are really honest with each other about that stuff, and not in a hurtful way. Right, never hurtful. Yeah. So like, what? But to me, I feel like being honest is like the most comforting thing you could do for someone. Yeah. Other than being like, no, what you're seeing is, they're like, I'm seeing this. Do you see it? And you're like, no, I don't. And they're like, but I see it. I see it. Totally. Yeah, and don't you feel like it makes you trust each other more? Yes, 100%. And then it's like, because I feel like my husband and I are honest
You're
with each other about stuff like, about everything, but about stuff like
Have
this.
you been to
it's
White
like
Run?
when he says you look great, I believe it.
Wonderful.
Because,
I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
My daughter Fura was assigned to White Run after she joined the Imperial Army.
Yeah.
I was hoping you might have met
let's
her.
play more.
I haven't heard from her lately.
What else?
I've tried
was thinking,
talking
like,
to
what
Captain
about
Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
That's hard. That's hard.
Like, Mom, can I sing?
Oh, right.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Right. I mean, I guess
Anything
so
you can
much
find
about
out from Captain Aldous would be
You'll be like,
welcome
this is not for
news.
you. She's not a liar. You're like straightforward, Mama. If my kid was like, can I sing, and they couldn't, I would say, of course you can sing. Does it feel good to sing? I'm not going to
Got
say
lots
you're
of things to
great
take
at
care
it.
of. What do you need?
But you guys, this makes me want to. You can. It's so good. We're here. My husband sent this to me the other day. I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to give you a gist. He's hot, by the way.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet one.
And stuff. He sent me this thing the other day that said this woman had to tell her son that he's being kicked. Did I tell you this? That he's being kicked out of
The
school.
Emperor's cousin, Vittoria Vici, is getting married soon.
And the school doesn't have the capacity to teach him, right? They don't have the facilities, they don't have the teachers. He's too smart for the school, so he's going to have to leave. And so they took him to a different school. He grows up, the mom's fine. He goes through her stuff, and he finds the letter from the school with him. And it says, your son is no longer allowed in the school. He has an inability to learn. He has no capacity for learning. His behavior is such that
Do you have any spare health potions? I don't need one now, but I accidentally run into walls a lot, so it's nice to be prepared.
Is this true? Yes. Oh my god, yes.
I've heard this story and I
that's amazing. So it's basically saying like if he
he
had
believed in believed that about him.
Wow. And
All of so you can lie.
The Thomas Edison drop was that. So that,
Hey,
she
watch
knew her son was a genius. Right. So she's like, it's not like saying you're a shit singer, right? But it is. You have the capacity to take your voice as far as you want to. Right, I love that. Right. Like, I love that. You don't want to gaslight them and be like, you're amazing. Yeah. Right.
Generally, posting information is need to know only.
I love that it was like, guess who the kid was.
I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know.
The daughter was sent to Whiterun.
Like that.
The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate needed to know the Stormcloak positions.
But it also is like, okay, so
he sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them.
Just instead of like closing the
Private
doors,
Morad, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Yeah, can't do it. Yeah, I love that. Right too. And then there's all. I mean, I'm trying to think of like ways my parents, would have lied or whatever. Yeah, I think it was hard. Santa? Yeah, that's a big one. That's a huge lie that little Steve's really reckoning with. Is that the right word?
You need to leave. It's good to see a fresh face.
That's where she's at too.
You got artists to tell you something.
And if they say, I don't know,
I
say,
knew you
okay,
would.
well, let's see if he brings you presents. Right. So I'm not
I
like,
told her
Santa
the
is real, you
Imperial
must
Army would
believe.
kill her.
But I'm like,
That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals,
so I'll say
and
things like
she
that,
just
I kinda
wouldn't hear
do.
it.
Yeah.
It was
Right?
brave of
I
you
know
to
it
come
is
to me
tricky.
with
I mean,
this.
it's tricky, and I know, and I like don't
I
even
can't
dare
thank you
loss
for it,
anyone
not for this.
any of it because it's like
But you have
could
done me a
definitely-
service.
You could
They're
def-
necessary.
Yeah. You could.
My parents
I'm right
are
behind
like
you.
overly honest.
Yeah.
They're like Santa never existed.
Yeah.
Like that vibe. I just feel like why?
Yeah.
My crush is.
I asked my
Got lots of things to take care of.
So
What-
young, and he told me the truth.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
I think I was like 4.
Oh, that's really young.
Yeah.
Really.
No, I was fine. And he wasn't like. I think he did a great job because he wasn't like. He's like, yeah, we were lying or whatever. He was like, it was that like, what do you think? And like, yeah, that would be a little hard for him to get to all the houses, and it was like that type of thing. And I was like, here's what we'll do. We'll set out a card, and it will say like Merry Christmas.
Did you want something?
And if he signs it, he's real. Oh, that's great. But then my dad was like, I don't think that's like he was like that puts him in a position where he has to then sign it. So I just remember being like, I figured it out, and he was like, let's not do that. Oh wow! Yeah. Did you grow up with a dad with integrity? I guess I did. That's outstanding. Yeah, he was
Don't be troubling, yeah? I'll pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin,
in a
right?
good way.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Back with good news?
Oh,
you're back?
Yeah.
Suppose you'll be wanting your pay then. Hey, where do you think you're going?
We have work. Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts.
Which I don't stand
Good.
for.
I'll contact some of my people and have them prepare some shipments right away.
You are like 20 years old.
Good job.
But you know what's funny
Here,
is because
let me give you
like,
something for
it
all the
wasn't
legwork.
like because Jason and I both like had
Now, if you'll excuse
dated people before. We're in our 20s. It felt very adult. Yeah. But it also felt too soon. We also knew it was too soon. We were sort of like, let's not. Right. And then our
Need
bodies
some
had a
gold.
different idea.
I may have some work for
But
you.
we were
If
like,
you're looking to
I
get
think
some
we sort of
coin for the
recognized, like,
fruits
if
of
we
your
do
love,
this,
I also
it's
suggest you spend
on.
some time in the
So we
training
did
room.
Michigan stuff for a while.
Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around.
Yeah. But since high school, that's
What's the matter?
Do you believe
Afraid
in
of getting your hands dirty?
do you believe in abortion? I do believe abortion is real. Let's see. Yes, but I also feel like it's, I think, very like unromantic. I think you could have like multiple soulmates. I think. Yeah. But
on
maybe
your
soulmates is different than like true love.
Been doing a
Soulmates
few
is
jobs for Vex. How about
I don't
you?
know. I mean,
Wanted to
yeah.
say something.
I thought of that. Yeah, I do think I mean,
think you're all
yeah,
right.
I guess I still would say I think
Pull
you
up a
could have
chair, my friend.
But maybe
When
that
I
one-
started
one is
out in this business, I
like
wasn't
specifically,
really
like,
interested.
your one-
I didn't
your
mean to
one
imply.
soul's mate.
With my lock-picking aptitude, I was in. It's where a client. Usually, it's to freeze.
Yeah, I don't-
Either way,
I
the
don't
trick was
fear.
in the escape.
I believe in soul
Well, as a
clusters.
jailbreaker,
Yeah, I
I
think
work
like we come
alone.
in and like
I do jobs for the
yeah,
Thieves Guild
inside
and the
of each
Dark
other,
Brotherhood,
and,
but if
yeah,
things
I do
didn't
too.
go
I
as
do think
planned,
that,
I was on
yeah,
my
maybe
own.
like
The
you know,
last
friendship
jailbreak I
can be, like,
attempted
tiered.
failed.
Best friend,
I was
close
in
friend,
prison
or whatever.
after
Maybe
that.
soulmates are
I
like
promised
even
myself I'd never do it again.
You know?
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring killing someone in a jail. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
And then your third show.
Some other time.
If you want to be a master
what's going
pickpocket
on?
like me,
My third show
I can
is
get
the
you
Evil
there.
Forte.
I'll point you to the first. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Up to no
it's a show
good,
called
are
Five
we?
Star Weekend,
I'll
which is
teach
based
you,
on a book
but it'll
by
cost
Ellen
you.
Hildebrand that if you haven't read, your sister has or your cousin has. It's like everyone. Okay, yeah. Like when
we should do that for our book.
Oh yeah. When I told my older sister, we were FaceTiming, and I was like, I love that job. And she was like, and she was like, which one or whatever. And I told her the name of it, and she like reaches down and takes a look. She's like,
oh, how cool.
It's like, very,
yes.
Need something? I joined up with the
okay, so it
small
is
clan, maybe 20. Don't get me wrong, all the food I could eat, all the wine. We raided it. They didn't put up much of a fight.
Wow.
All that was left were women and children. Always a pleasure.
That's a banana is so fun.
Careful.
That's amazing. Yeah, and it's like a. This was like this sort of like the. Especially since we've wrapped, all we talk about is like, I can't believe it went that well. Yeah. Like there was no duds, no dicks, no toxic. It was really. It was.
Don't do that.
I mean, I think I've been lucky on a lot of like really non-toxic sets, but this one was just like it was a bunch of like professionals,
like they're not.
Yeah. No room for any of that. Yeah. So it takes place over a weekend. Jen's character. This isn't spoilers. This is all in the. This is my fear. Spoilers.
I know.
She loses her husband, and to death. He dies. Yeah. And realizes that she's sort of like lost touch with all of her best friends. So the 5-star weekend is what it's called, and she invites a friend from each like phase of her life to come to Nantucket, to her home in Nantucket, and give them like a 5-star weekend. Give like
wow.
Food and drink and shopping and spa and all that stuff. And do you think some stuff goes wrong? Yeah, it does.
Right.
Yeah. But it's like childhood friend, college friend, mom friend, all that stuff.
That's really sweet.
Fun.
What friend are you?
Fun. I'm mom friend.
Your mom friend.
Yeah. Which is really fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, happy to be here. Can't believe I'm included. Like that type of friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's got like her best, childhood and college.
Right.
And then I'm just sort of like, look at me, I'm here. It's so fun. So fun. And we got to shoot in Nantucket.
Oh, you actually
in LA and in
wow.
Which was just fun. Just like
so fun.
It was like 3 months or so here. Great, fun, amazing, but like hard work, 6-day weeks. We really went for it.
Yeah.
And then Nantucket, not that we didn't also work hard, but it was like a vacation. Yeah. We like, yeah.
Was it in the summer?
It was in the summer. It was in September, which is even better.
Yeah.
Like not as crowded. Yeah.
Still weather-wise.
Yeah. A lot of.
I want to do that.
I know. Makes me. I want to go.
I know. Yeah. I know that was, like, I feel like with every job, with every acting job, whatever, I'm just like so grateful for it no matter what. And you do, some are just, the perks are better than others. Some you're like, okay, great, I'm going to like the middle of nowhere to like stay in a shitty hotel, but I, like whatever it is, you just like, for like low budget, no money, but you do it. And then you get these other ones where you're like, I get to go on vacation? Yeah. Where it's very fun. Yeah.
All your things. I cannot wait to watch all of them.
I think you might like them all.
100%.
Yeah.
You're
gonna like them. Right.
Yeah. It's knowing.
Yeah. K-N-O-W. Or it's a no.
No, it's a
no.
No. It's a no for me.
No for me.
No
for me.
Anything with you in it, Dark.
That's nice.
It's just awesome.
Do you know that we've been co-stars before?
You have?
To-do list?
Yes. Oh. No, but I mean, the joke is that I have like one line in it.
Oh,
that counts.
I have to say, like, Maggie, that movie is so fun.
It's kind of like, I mean, could we call it like a modern classic?
Yeah,
it is. It is like it's not that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago,
but like looking at.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
It's outstanding.
It's
Make it quick.
It's crazy.
They don't call me the Ember Master for nothing. What do you need?
Amazing.
Need your weapon? The finest weapons and armor.
It just was it's such a funny movie.
I wish more people.
Me too. It feels like one. I guess when I say modern classic, I'm like I don't know what modern classic means, but I feel like it's one that will like stand the test of time. Like if they had like a big Netflix moment or something right now, it'd be on. I feel like so many.
I feel like they should.
They should, right?
Yeah.
What was your line? Something along the lines of like.
What scene was it?
It was like. Do you remember what the original title of that movie was?
Handjob.
Yeah. Oh. It was the titular handjob scene. It was the handjob scene.
Oh, in the theater?
In the theater. It was called the hand job, which is amazing.
It's like
bring it back. I know. Reboot.
Yeah,
The hand job is
title.
It should be called the To-Do List: the hand job. Yeah. Or the reboot or whatever. The Netflix drop. But the hand job is happening behind me. And I'm in the
Even
scene
if you're
with
one
my
of us,
husband,
you better
Jason,
not
who was
make
one of
trouble.
the producers. Like, he works with Maggie.
Sorry,
And,
lad. I've got important things.
This was back in, this is now so long ago. This is back
Sorry,
in the
lad.
days where he
I've
was,
got important things to do.
an actor,
We'll speak
producer.
another
Is that
time.
how you met him? We met him and played him. Oh, yeah. But then...
What's the
he was
hurry?
acting.
Be careful.
We went to New York and me and he was acting. He was like... Yeah. And then his day job was in a production house. And then he just, became obsessed with that side. Right. And very quickly was like, oh, this is what... He was like, acting is... for dorks. He's like, I don't really want to be standing around on this set all day. Let's do it. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But anyway, so he and I are in the movie theater, and I'm like, you have to say something like that. Oh yeah. We're gonna pull up that clip right now. I'm just thinking about it. He had a beard.
What can I do for
And
you?
they had him shave his beard.
It's so
it was
good
like
to
a
see you
90s, right? 80s, 90s.
Look what I found.
A 90s mustache.
Here, take
and this
it.
was I think this was the first movie I was ever in. And truly, I mean, one line. Yeah. But so happy to be there. This was their nanny, and it's just Maggie's to me an absolute bummer. I know. It's so nice. Do that. She's so yeah, totally. Yeah.
And the movie is so smart and so funny.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is.
Revisit it, America.
Yeah, everyone. The to-do list.
Yeah. It's nasty, so don't watch it with your kids.
Yeah,
it is nasty.
It's very...
It's a hand job. It's called a hand job.
It's called a hand job. That's all you need to know. You don't know what that means.
I'm not sworn to carry your burdens, but
or you should.
I guess I can.
Actually,
yeah. Which is not really helpful. Yeah.
Not with the parents.
Yeah. Oh, hand jobs.
Oh, hand job. And that'll be part 2 of the podcast. So. Oh my God, thank you so much.
Nothing, guys. Thanks for having me.
You're the best. Everyone knows it.
No, you are. Oh, yeah. That's the negative thing. I'm great. My hair is very brushed well. I am wearing some comfortable pants.
Good morning.
Okay. I put in my cute earrings. I'm really nice. I'm a good driver. Yeah. So no one ever, in history, compliments. Okay, go on. You've got 4 more. I am a good sister. I am, I am, let's see, wearing my Aura ring with pride. Let's go with it. I am a good partner to my husband. If he is good to me, we have a good thing. How many is that? You have 1 more. Okay. I am really great. Yay! Sweating. That was a hiccup.
Hey, Pa. Did you
Hi,
really
seen any
build
dragons
this
lately?
house all by yourself? Wow.
Did you see all the stuff right across the street? It's gonna be hot on Sunday. Gabriel, you will be on the red carpet on Sunday?
I will be there, Jimmy, with water and a lot of tequila.
Good. We need to protect you from the heat. You know, they're saying it could get up to 200 degrees on Sunday. You know
that's terrible.
That's right. Remember that Butler Diddy used to have, the guy who held the umbrella over his hat? We need to get you one of those. We have a big mystery to solve right now here in this city. $250,000 worth of male sex toys that were loaded onto a train headed from LA to Dallas have vanished. They are nowhere to be found. They loaded them on a freight train, and when the train got to Dallas, it was empty. The company says the thief made off with 330 handy massage tube pleasure devices and 289 handy massage pro
model pleasure device. Police are looking for a suspect with 619 penises. That is a lot of sex toys. Can you imagine planning that house? Guys, we're going to get the gang back together for one last job. It's going to be hot. You'll see. I've not heard of the Handy Massage 2 Pro, so I Googled it, and it seems to be some kind of mini robot Warren Cobra. It's the Handy 2 is engineered with next-gen technology and built with our community feedback at its core, enabling new levels of interactive pleasure for penis owners. So, with the partner, penis owner. Do we even own our penises? I mean, my penis owns me in a lot of those items are returned to their rightful penis owners. You hate to see people have to go back to doing that by hand, you know? This is why we need to get the Homeland Security Department back to work. You know, the DHS has been partially shut down for almost a month now, and this has been a real problem at the airport. Roughly 50,000 TSA employees are currently working without pay. More than 300 TSA agents have quit since the shutdown started, and the number of agents calling out sick have skyrocketed, which, of course, has resulted in massive delays. It often takes hours to get through airport security now. The staff shortages have gotten so bad. I don't know if you guys flew, but officers at some airports are being instructed to only do searches on travelers they find attractive, which is unlawful. And now you can't even just drive. Gas prices gone up every day for the past 11 days. But our president, ExxonMobil, says there is nothing to worry about. He wrote, the United States is the largest oil producer in the world by far, so when oil prices go up, we make a lot of money. But of far greater interest and importance to me as president is stopping an evil empire, Iran, from having nuclear weapons. That's right, he's stopping the evil empire. He really is the stupidest president of all time. Make a lot of money. We just pay more for gas when oil prices go up. He must think we're as dumb as he is. The man who campaigned on the promise he would get gas prices under $2 a gallon is now trying to convince us that higher prices are better. You know, you hear the term gaslighting a lot, but rarely when it comes to actual gas. This is a gem, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. According to a new survey, a third of Americans say they are skipping meals or cutting back on utilities like these to pay the rising cost of their health care premiums, which makes me wonder what happened to that health care plan Trump announced 2 months ago. Remember the great health care plan he announced? That disappeared right along with our invasion of Greenland. They just went away. And with all this going on, with all these problems, all this instability, war, inflation, Epstein, you name it, you can see that for Trump, worrying about this is starting to take a toll. You know, I was wondering if they'd ever reboot Jake and the Fat Man, and they did. President and the next one right there in a room together. Our FIFA Peace Prize winning POTUS said yesterday that even though we are still bombing Iran, their soccer team is welcome to come to the United States for the World Cup this summer. And then when Iran's Minister of Sports suggested they might not be keen to do that, he tweaked the invitation. He wrote, the Iran national soccer team is welcome to the World Cup, but I really don't believe it is appropriate that they be there for their own life and safety. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Well, I'm glad he's looking out for them. That's nice. You know, Trump said we could take out Iran in an hour if we, which he couldn't even take off all his makeup in an hour. I think he might be running out of people to fight because he's even going after members of his own party. Now, Thomas Massey is a libertarian-leaning Republican from Kentucky, and Trump hates him because he's the co-sponsor of that bill that forced the release of the Trump Epstein files. So yesterday, Trump flew to Kentucky for a rally and to pick up some of that delicious fried chicken they have. And then He did this big rally to support the guy running against Thomas Massey, a Trump sycophant named Ed Galrine, who jumped on stage to give the event just a little extra
I don't
dose
claim
of
to be
crazy.
the best black. Looking to protect yourself or deal some
The fake
damage?
news gets this. Tom Massey stands with the ladies of the View. Tom Massey stands with the ladies of the View. Mr. President, we stand with you.
Telling you, that is the greatest candidate. He seems pretty great. I don't think I've ever seen a man in his 60s go through puberty on stage before. The world's most hyperactive funeral director. Trump put on quite a show in Kentucky, and for those who didn't have 2 hours to sit through that show, we boiled it down for an all-new edition of Real Moments in Presidential.
You know what an excursion is? We're going to take a little trip. Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I love Kentucky. Paducah. Give me somebody with a warm body. I got somebody with a warm body. You know, it's a little rainy today. Round and round it goes. Kills a lot of birds. Want to play a song? Ave Maria. Right now, Ave Maria, Ave Maria, Ave Maria. You know, do you mind if I get over the teleprompter? No, man. I don't do interviews. He should have done it. I want to watch myself. And chat. That's my favorite word. That's it. Absolutely. Oh. Yeah. Wow. What? What's happening?
Have you met my father? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit their
Women's
needs.
History Month, and they dragged the First Lady out of her shoe closet or whatever. They introduce her. And this is interesting. You know how some couples, as they get older, start to sound like they kind of morph into the same person? Well, Melania, while introducing her husband,
All right, then.
had an awful lot of nice things to say about herself.
As a visionary, I know success is not born overnight, but rather takes shape after a long and sometimes challenging process. Often alone at the top, I follow my passion, listen to my instinct, and always maintain a laser focus. In solitude, my creative mind dances. The principle resonates across all my roles as a mother, humanitarian, philanthropist, and entrepreneur.
In solitude, her creative mind dances, you know, as a humanitarian and entrepreneur. They can probably put any words in front of her and she'd just keep reading them, right?
Honored to see you again,
See,
my
but the
thing.
side effects include headache, muscle fatigue, and diarrhea.
Watch it.
Look at him trying to keep it together while she talks.
As well as with my new film, where I
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
That's right.
Let me know if you see
All
anything
the
you like.
Phoenix documentaries let the subject shape the creative
Everything's
direction.
for...
What creative
Take a look.
direction? I watched that documentary. Nothing happens. Wayne's has more creative direction than the documentary. Women's Month. You're not going to believe this. An Olympic gold medalist showed up to present the president with yet another award he didn't win.
Olympic medals are never achieved alone. So I am here today, and I'm so honored to present this, my Order of ECOS medal, to Donald Trump.
Look at how happy he is. You got a medal for me? I thought he was all about keeping men out of women's sports. Now he's taking the medal. Suddenly he's a ladies' bobsledding champion. There is no shame in this administration. There's vanity. There's plenty of vanity, but there's no shame. You know, our Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, is doubling down on his crusade against the free press. The Pentagon has reportedly banned some photographers from press briefings about the war because they released photos that either Hegseth or his staff did not like. They released unflattering photos of him, and so they're not allowed back.
You look rather
Who would ever
pink,
guess the
so
guy who
you're
spent
interested
thousands
in
of
my
taxpayer
potions
dollars
and
on the
ingredients?
makeup studio might be a little bit self-absorbed. Turns out our phony tough guy, our Secretary of War, is a sensitive little snowflake making a safe space for his beautiful face. I like that he thinks that stuff possibly take an unflattering photograph of this, you know? It's two lords and a steering wheel, Bowser and Mario Kart. The truth is, Pete Hexeth is actually a handsome guy on the outside. On the inside, he looks like the old lady from Weapons, but on the outside... But enough about Pretty Pete. You know, all eyes this weekend are on the Oscars, which, as I mentioned, are taking place right across the street at the Dolby Theater, which is located right next to the historic Dave & Buster's on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which was recently named by a travel website that I will not dignify with a mention as the world's worst tourist attraction. That's right. Our neighborhood was rated the worst tourist spot in the world. Coming in second was the Dead Sea. Take offense to that. I mean, our show is part of the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and so to rebut this vicious characterization, I sent our announcer, Lou Wilson, out to the boulevard to show you and everyone the real Hollywood we love. I'm here at the world famous Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I've been looking for you.
People say
got something I'm supposed to deliver.
Tourist attraction to show you why they're...
Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. You've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Is this the best place you've ever been to? Yes. No. For people who aren't here with us right now, can you describe the smell?
It kind of smells like stale ghee and cinnamon nuts.
Look at that. And then look at this. I'm nestled between smoke shops right now. They sell luggage. As if anyone would ever want to leave this place. Favorite things about Hollywood Boulevard is all the mouth-watering cuisine. Sir, I know you have an important phone call, but what do you guys sell? Oh, sorry. There's no better meal than a bacon-wrapped hot dog from a stranger on the sidewalk. They say the grill kills the bacteria. It's the whole wide world. Does anyone remember the 2009 film Twilight? This souvenir store does, and it's only $35.99. You know, a lot of people call this the River of Dreams. Oh, it's warm. It's warm. We got to with talented newcomers.
Yeah, it's called Aussie Bro Squad.
Aussie Bro Squad, do you guys do music? Only in Hollywood. And the world's greatest tourist attraction goes to Hollywood Boulevard. Screw you, Dead Sea.
Looks like you had no trouble. The effects have already been felt. The Ice Runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the Ice Runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Dija will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you. You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Everybody out there, welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. I'm not telling anything you don't know. It's weird out there these days. Even the weather. Because this morning, they checked my weather app, and this is true. It said high of 60, low of 35, with a 95% chance of snow. So today's weather forecast was yes. For folks down in Kentucky, okay. Thank you. Last night's forecast called for
chant my sword. Someone stole the blade can barely cut.
Trump held a rally down there, and while he was up there, he introduced a unique way to pronounce that state. Yeah, added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a short period of time, including 8,000 brand new construction jobs in Kentucky.
Kentucky. How can you not know how to pronounce that word? It's on every one of your chicken buckets. Welcome, Kentucky. Welcome. Let's not encourage this sort of thing. Now, for days, Trump has been simultaneously saying that we've won the war in Iran and also that it has to keep going. He continued that mixed message last night.
As we take decisive action to stop the threat posed by the terrorist regime in Iran, I never like to say too early. In the first hour it was over.
Then why are we still there, big dog? It's so weird to say we won in the very first hour and then still be there 13 days later. Though it does remind me of that footage of Neil Armstrong.
That's one small step for man, and we're not leaving until we tell him.
Very confused. The oxygen was low at that point. So why do we have to keep sending our troops to a war until the already finished war is over? Can you explain?
We're not going to count on having competent presidents. We have to assume we're going to have incompetent ones.
Oh, he's so close to getting it. Look, just for the sake of argument, we have to consider that someday we might have the dumbest man alive as president. I mean, am I right, Kentucky? Am I? Earlier this week, we learned the so-called that as many as 150 Americans have been wounded so far in this war. And Trump reassured the crowd the gravity he brought the simple decision to take our country to war.
Is that a great thing? They gave me the names of Jim, sir. He could pick the name is like sir. Yes, sir. Sure, and they gave me the Fury. I said I like that name.
President, just like I did our sentence.
Some that I get to name Mussolini's teeny beanie.
Today, finally learned why he told him. Without blocking the stream for moves. So it's time for the latest installment of my surprisingly long-running series, Moves You Can Use, Should You Refuse. In the statement,
so what do you
there's a statement Khamenei's. In the statement, Khamenei writes, the lever of blocking the straight for moves must undoubtedly continue to be used. Oh, that's a good one. Time to update the graphic. Hormuz news you can use. Shipping here refuse, cause lever be used. It was lever? Was it lever? Was it lever? It was surprising to hear from the new leader because we know he was injured in the initial attack 13 days ago, and recently reports have been circulating that he was in a coma. Incidentally, Ayatollah in a coma, one of the very worst Dr. Seuss books. Iran is clearly listening to their new supreme leader. According to the International Energy Agency, the war in the Mideast has caused the largest supply disruption in the history of the global oil market. And Trump says it's nothing to worry about.
We're going to be in very good shape. You see what's happening. They are pretty much at the end of the line. And now we're going to look very strongly at the Straits. The Straits are in great shape.
Really? Have you been to Equinox? Because the Straits are not the ones in great shape. I don't know where they find the time. cousin. Despite Trump's claims that this economic pain is temporary, the supply disruptions show little signs of abating because tankers in the Persian Gulf and the Strait have burst into flames after coming under attack. Turns out you can't just stir up historic levels of trouble and just be done with it.
Look, we opened a curse mummies too. We took what we wanted, and now we're going to live happily ever after. They tell me there's a sign up on the wall that says eternal suffering to all who defile my resting place. But sorry, I only read English, not wingdings.
The oil market is no, it's all right. People love font jokes. The oil market is so shaken right now that international energy agency members of these countries have agreed to release 400 million barrels of oil from their reserves. And Trump
You're the one who put out the fire in the lighthouse, right?
2 million barrels of oil from its
That was good work.
which might seem
Deja's
like a
in the
lot of
hold
oil,
of the ship.
but experts
Go
say
down
it
2
would
levels.
fall short of
All right,
compensating for lost supply. So it's not nothing, but it's nowhere near addressing the problem at hand, kind of like that scene from Jaws.
Good morning. Yes?
Good morning.
Who's
Nice day
by
for
the
it.
way?
I'm not a
Who's
pack
fine?
mule, you know, despite
Bounce
what
right
the other
back.
guards say.
Turns out that announcing we're tapping the strategic petroleum reserves then spooked the oil traders, and the price of benchmark oil topped $100 a barrel. Now, the official name of that benchmark is Brent Crude. Not to be confused with the other Brent Crude, Reno's third most popular all-nude hypnotist. Secretary of Excursion, Pete Hegseth, has a lot on his plate, but he's keeping his eye on the prize by barring press photographers from his briefings after they published photos of him that his staff deemed unflattering. Okay, no, folks, you got listen. They gotta look after their boss's image here. Let's take a look at these hideous, misshapen photos that these photographers got banned for taking at the Pentagon. Brace yourself. Here's one. Okay. That's not so bad. Let's try another one.
Make it quick.
All right. Maybe just one more for kicks. Yeah, I think I see the problem. You hate your own stupid face.
Yes?
Pete, if you're so insecure, I'm happy to help you with the blow up. I mean, have you considered banks? Hark! 'Tis the mating call of the mournful Bigfoot. That sound means it's time for tonight's Squatch Watch. Welcome. Here at Squatch Watch, we track our elusive Woods brethren in conjunction with America's most local news stations. And Ohio newsmen have alerted us to 6 reported Bigfoot sightings in northeast Ohio within 4 days, describing the cluster as a possible flap, a term used in cryptozoology for multiple sightings within a short span of time. Yes, a flap of Bigfoot sightings. Not to be confused with Bigfoot's unsightly flap, which is, say with me, the thick, fleshy layer of skin that covers Bigfoot's genitals.
Need something?
You really did not do that very well. But thank you, Squatch Watchers. Another family living in the area reported they were terrorized by the creature. But when police responded, they could not find the animal, but noted a very strong, unusual, musky ammonia smell in the air. The officer, it seems like a Bigfoot somehow peed my pants, and also looks like the Bigfoot threw up in the driver's seat of my car and forgot to pick up my daughter from hockey practice. You gotta catch this thing before Helen leaves me.
It's nice to get out and see Skyrim. Wasn't sure
One
if
of
I
the
ever
most
would.
recent sightings was a mother and daughter who were driving when they encountered the famed cryptid. Reportedly, they were passing the Tinker's Creek area when a 6.5-foot lean brown Bigfoot appeared in their lane, but going against the flow of traffic. Come on, Bigfoot! You don't want to be part of our society.
My brother told me you were coming.
Rules.
I'm supposed to give you what you've earned.
Jaywalking.
My brother told me you were coming. I'm supposed to give you what you've earned.
Because she is not a Bigfoot person.
Ha! I'm afraid the loot's already been moved.
That makes sense.
Fighting them.
And I don't discriminate. We have both kinds working in this show, like my producer Hank, who isn't a Bigfoot guy, right, Hank? Yeah.
Well, I guess we're fighting then.
Still on believing that stuff, Steve.
Yeah. Blame me, Nick. By the way, thanks for covering up your flat
Good morning. I'm not a pack mule.
You know what you're missing?
Despite what the other guards say.
We got a great show for you tonight.
Well, I guess
Straight to our main story this week, which concerns what's been happening in Minnesota. Surging immigration waves, the killings of Renee Good and Alex Pretty, to the massive
I'm right
protests in
behind
the
you.
streets. To be clear,
What do you want me to carry?
all this administration's talk of paid agitators, the protesters there came from justifiably furious locals like this almost absurdly Midwestern man.
You know what really pisses me off is the fact that they detain people, cuff them, and then still beat the shit out of them. They tell you it's immigrants, only immigrants. It's fucking any. Which released WWE wrestler went on to become one of the competition's biggest stars.
Lead on.
But was fired for being naughty, then brought in millions of dollars by being naughty. Who left the company and became Hollywood's go-to wrestling fight coordinator. Let's see your Siete for 7 Rest. Let's take a look at 7 Rest. WWE.
No more.
And
My
made
deal.
it
My deal.
big. 1. Matt Cardona. And the WWE released Matt Cardona, then known as Zack Ryder, in April of 2020, wasn't exactly shocking. He just had one of its famous budget-cut shopping sprees during the early pandemic, and Ryder was one of the casualties after 14 years with the company. Still, the release had kind of a weird irony to it. This was the same guy who basically invented the Get Yourself Over online playbook. His YouTube show Z Long Island Story back in 2011. Fans loved it. His merch sold. WWE's response was essentially, congratulations, please remain in the mid card forever. Cardona later explained that he could see the writing on the wall. WWE had offered a bunch of wrestlers new contracts when All Elite Wrestling started gaining momentum, but he didn't sign. He didn't know if he wanted to stick around, or the company didn't see a future in him as a main eventer. When the actual release happened, Cardona decided he had 3 choices: go swipe for himself, post off his WWE name, or completely reinvent himself. He chose door number 3. That's where things got interesting. Cardona branded himself as a self-proclaimed indie god and started tearing through the independent scene like a fourth-legged hurricane. He wrestled everywhere. Game Changer Wrestling, Total Nonstop Action, National Wrestling Alliance, Major League Wrestling, and more. Along the way, he piled up over 20 championships, reinvented himself as a surprisingly effective villain. He also turned himself into a one-man merchandise factory. Free from WWE's licensing machine, Cardona immediately started cranking out t-shirts through chorus of tees, proudly tweeting, "I love Big Fire. Make as many t-shirts as I want." But real empire is a side hustle universe. Cardona...
Oh, you just shut up.
I wonder if Heimsker has converted anybody yet. He's been at it for ages.
What do you need?
Hi, how are you? I'm not sworn to carry your burdens, but I guess I can.
Oh, there we go. What you doing?
Just doing the one mission I've had for a while.
Oh, yeah? I don't hear myself. Fix your mic.
My mic's fine.
Boys, girls, dogs, elders. There's nobody.
I gotta unmute. I gotta mute you. There we go. Alright. Well, tomorrow's gonna be fun.
Why is that?
Oh, they're coming tomorrow to examine the wall.
Long life.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah. Definitely about fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
Hi, see any dragons lately? I'm not a pack mule, you know, despite what the other guards say.
Yeah, so what do you get up to today?
Not much. Downloaded the NBA 2K26.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's free with GTA Plus.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Oh. What was that?
We've got small, the finest weapons and armor.
Already, I added that but didn't download it. And I'm just playing some Bioshock. I had one person come in on Twitch. They're like, you play the online for 2? And I was like, yeah, like a while back. They're like, oh, on like the PS3? And I'm like, I think so. They're like, do you remember me? And I'm like, I have no fucking clue who you are. So, like, posted their name, and I was like, yeah, I still have no idea who the fuck you are.
PS3 was 20 years ago, dumbass.
I don't have you.
Yeah.
Looking to protect yourself or deal?
Like, dude, I got no fucking clue.
Stay sharp.
Looking at their like Twitch account, it was made in 2024. And I'm like, yeah, no, sorry, dude. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Oh yeah, did you see the photo I sent you of GTA?
Yeah, I already know what the car was.
Yeah. I saw the car and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a safari car.
Almost to my level 100 smithing.
What was that? You cut out again.
So almost to my level 100 smithing.
Yeah, like I said, you gotta fix your mic.
Fine.
I can't hear. There you go. But I can't hear myself. You cut in and out.
You gotta fix your ears.
No, you just gotta get a better mic.
Clean airs come out of them.
Dude, I haven't talked to Eric in fucking months.
I know, which is weird. Which is weird. They still is coming to your ears. Maybe you should start cleaning your ears.
Fuck that. I want to get pregnant too, so I can bum money off of them. I'll have his ear babies.
You'd be so far down the list that you would never see a dime. I'm surprised that guy has any money to live.
Oh, that's a spider. Huh, I must have stepped on the spider at one point.
Huh?
Well, I saw this thing on the floor and I was like, I wonder what it was, and I got like down close to it. It's like, yeah, it's the spider that was hanging by my oven and all that. So I wonder when I was cooking maybe the my lasagna earlier, it probably got a little toasty for it. It's just like it's just curled up there, and I was like, what the fuck? Ugh. Fuck, I still remember when Sarah and Tiff came to me back when we were when I was just like finishing high school. I think it was. Yeah, I finished high school and all that, because Eric, I think, had to drop out because of Christian. So, I remember they asked me if they should go after Eric for child support. As they're like, you're his best friend, we want to know, like, if we should or not. And I looked point blank at both of them, like when they both asked me, and I was like, "Do it." They're like, "You sure?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm not their fucking parent." I'm like, "I'm not his goddamn garden." Like, you guys decided to sleep with him, get knocked up by him. Like, you're the fucker, you idiots decided not to use any protection. So it's like, yeah, if you want fucking child support for the kid or these kids, then fucking do it.
Maybe don't sleep with a guy who already has multiple kids.
What do you want me to carry?
That's fucking true. Like, the smart one, I'd say, was Missy's mom. When Missy got knocked up the first time, because she was still in high school, and Eric, like, dropped out, I think, by that point. She'd had Missy, when the baby was born, put it up for adoption. As she didn't want to care for it, and Missy was too young for it. So, she put him up for adoption. Like, she still sees him and all that, as far as I know. And then, hi, baby. Even though she got knocked up like years later with like his second kid, well, her second kid with him, by that point it was like his 5th kid. I think Nikki was the 6th. Even though she already had like 2 kids with another guy, she wanted to have a kid with Eric. And she wanted a girl, but she had a boy, and then she wanted to have another girl, wanted to try again. So it would have been his 7th kid and then her 4th kid. But I don't think they ever went with it at that point, because I think that's when they broke up. And she was sleeping with JJ more than him. And then yeah, it was Sarah with Christian, then Missy with Mikhail, and then Tiff with Desme, or no, Esme, sorry. Esme, which was Eric's first girl. And then there was Tiff again with Damien, who was originally a toss-up between either Eric or JJ, because she was sleeping with both.
I'll be right back. Someone's upstairs.
Alright. Oh, how you doing, little lady? Oh. Reality 7021.
I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so... Yeah, Damien, which was the 4th one, which was his, like, 3rd son. Which is with Tiff. Yeah. So when they found out that it was Eric's kid, and that was around the time when, like, yeah, Tiff asked me about going after Eric for child support. Sarah asked me, like, back when she was living up on Willow in, like, the brown building at the top of the hill, across from, like, the beer store and all that, like, Sunset. When she lived in there, she asked me if she should go after Eric. And I was like, yeah. And then he got Missy knocked up again. Because at that point, he was dating Nikki, but also sleeping with Missy on the side, even though she knew, because Nikki was sleeping with JJ on the side, and Missy was also sleeping with Crony as well. Well, Crony was also with another girl at the time, who then he knocked up and had a kid with her. And at first she was okay with him sleeping with Missy, just as long as she wasn't home when Missy was over.
Let's get going then.
And then Crony stopped sleeping with Missy because she got knocked up, and then she found out it was Era's kid. I'm not sure what happened to that kid, if she put up for adoption or if she kept it. And then at one point he knocked up Nikki. And then when Nikki was knocked up, or I think it was after she gave birth, it was another girl, Star, found out she was pregnant, and everybody thought it was Eric's kid because she was sleeping with Eric, but also sleeping with like another dude as well. Which then they found out that it wasn't Eric's kid. It was the other guy's kid. It was after Esme that Eric was going around saying that he was fixed because his grandma took him to the hospital to get fixed because she wanted him to get fucking snipped.
Mm-hmm.
Which then when Damien was born, that's when we found out it was a lie. Though I do know, I think it was last year or the year before, he finally got the operation, because he's been living with, since he got kicked out of his grandparents' house, he's been living with Melissa's sister and sleeping with her. Even though they say they're not in a relationship together, they're just fuck buddies. But they live together, sleep together. And yeah, he got the operation because she picked him up from the hospital and dropped him off.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, like, I will only believe it when you fuck some chick and she doesn't get knocked up. That hasn't already been, like, snipped herself.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put in a tenant report again tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 hours I had to listen to Buddy's shower. It's like, I woke up from a nap earlier. It was like, I conked out around, I think, like, noon?
Mm-hmm.
I woke up again at 7. And then, conked out around noon, woke up around 5. And then was up for probably half an hour or so, then passed back out. Woke back up at 7:35 to the water running. And I was like, oh, okay, no problem. It's probably like somebody's taking a shower or something. I thought it was maybe the lady next door, because like she was home, like earlier in the day, so I thought it was probably her. So 8 o'clock rolls around, and I was like, okay, well, the water's still running. I'm just gonna go check. It's not her because her car wasn't here, so she wasn't her. Go upstairs, water's running from upstairs. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm not knocking on the fucking door because I'm not dealing with a jackass. So I went back downstairs, knocked on the ceiling. And 8:30, still running. It wasn't till, was it 9:25 is when it finally stopped. Because I went into the bathroom and took my mop handle and just started ramming onto the fucking ceiling. So I put in a report, like, about it. I was like, yeah, like, I don't mind listening for like half an hour, 45 minutes, fine, no problem. But there's no fucking reason I should be having to listen to Buddy run his water for more than a fucking hour. When it hits an hour and a half like that, that's fucking like beyond. And I'm like, I woke up at 7:25 or 7:35, and it's like the water could have been running even before that. Like the first time I woke up from the nap at 5, I woke up around, I think it was like 2? Yeah, 2. Because Dipshit was stomping on his floor. Because he helps during like the donation thing that they do, which was today, which I completely forgot. So whatever's usually left, he'll take. So he's basically just stomping fucking in and out of his house. So I was hearing that for like a good like 10 minutes. Then it stopped and I went back to sleep. Oh.
You know, what you gotta do is say, like, he needs to be told not to do his laundry in his fucking bathtub.
Yep.
That is grounds for eviction.
Like, yeah, like I've done that before where I've put a couple of t-shirts in because it's like, on Willow they charged fucking, they had the little stupid little card. Which I wouldn't have had a problem with the laundry card if you could put on like $2-3.
Yeah.
Because to do a wash and a dry was about $5. You had to put a minimum of $10 on the card. So it's like, fuck me on that one. Oh yeah, the ramp buggy's free. I already have one. But yeah, so fucking, I did that, so it's like, but even then, when I moved here and I had a few plumbers go up there because he leaked water into my unit, I believe, I think like 2 or 3 of them were telling me that he's got piles of laundry and clothes sitting in his fucking tub. And I've even gone up and been told by him that he's doing fucking laundry in his tub.
Still here.
Motherfucker, we do not pay for laundry here. Everybody has a laundry time. There's a ton of of times that are free that anybody can use. Like if you need to use, like need to do laundry and it's emergency or something, all you gotta do is just go down to like downstairs, see what unit's doing laundry, or go to like the laundry room and like you're like assigned to, and ask the person if they're not using the machines.
Yeah.
Don't be like the chick in 109 who loves to steal people's laundry time without fucking asking. So it's like, so I put into the notice of the fact of like, when he runs his shower or his tub, whichever,
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
because the way they had the water line set up, me, him, the lady in 104 and the guy in 204, we were all on the same water line for our bathrooms. So if one of us is running the water, like running their tubs, the rest of us don't have, we barely have any hot water in our bathrooms. So if we want to go take a shower too, we're screwed. We're basically going into a cold shower. So I put that in, and I also put in the fact of like, he's already leaked water into my unit twice already this week.
Yeah.
Which the first one was by accident, he spilled water, according to him. And then the second time, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Even the plumber is like, the water's clean. He just said he was lightly mopping. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but that dude beats the shit out of his mop like it owes him money. Like, when you're mopping and you're banging into everything, and the person underneath you can hear you, then that's not lightly mopping.
No.
So I'm like, I wrote in, I'm like, he's lucky that, like, he didn't cause water to come into, leak water into my unit for a third time. Like, the, like, landlord chick who, from housing who does this place, is essentially the landlord, as she put it. She's told me multiple times that she's put into, like, put into housing the complaints, put into his actual worker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing he's got like a OW worker or ODSP worker or something. Or some kind of fucking worker.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm just gonna go over that doesn't know how to do their fucking job. Because I've complained about him dropping his weight or whatever in his kitchen multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
I've complained about that. Him stomping on the floor. As he likes to lose his fucking mind or do something, start dancing on the floor like a fucking madman. Like, I get it if you want to like have
large
have friends.
And small antlers. Hold on, I gotta make a list.
Yeah.
These are the last decorations I need for my house.
Huh? Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm actually gonna use. I don't know if I want to use the Arkham Origin or just use the same like Arkham Asylum photo I've been using. Just put Arkham Asylum. Yeah. Alright, let's see.
I always have leather strips on me. A bomb.
But yeah, like I was saying, like when it comes to like if you're celebrating something, I don't mind. Like if you're like dancing around celebrating, that's fine, as long as you're not fucking pounding on the goddamn floor. But no, there'd be him, like, I'd go up and I'd hear him fucking, like, what was it, the one night I went up, it was like 4 in the morning, I go up to his door and all he's singing is, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, but it's, Twinkle, twinkle, fuck you, bastard. Yeah, it's, fuck you, bastard, bastard, fuck you, bastard, bastard. And he's like, would tell me, like, oh, I'm just sitting at my computer. I'm like, motherfucker, you're sitting at your computer, fine, but you shouldn't be stomping on the floor. Especially at 4 in the fucking morning when the person underneath you's trying to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
The hell is that noise? He's like banging on something?
Oh, he's on a workbench right now while I'm making the list.
Oh, okay, that's what I was hearing.
I'm working on getting all the shrines up. So this one I got all those. This one I've got all those. I have the iron ingot. I've got the ebony ingots. Got the refined moonstone. Got the silver ingot. Got the steel ingot. Boom. Alright.
Well, I don't under something. Oh. After this, I'm done with finishing this house. Nice. The only thing the girl won't buy for you is the freaking oh, what the hell? Fucking giant. No.
It's nice to get out of my room. I don't feel trapped anymore.
Oh, my cow escaped. Don't buy another one.
Huh?
Need something?
I don't claim the finest weapons and armor.
That's blue and black.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I wonder if Pine Spray is converted
Have you met my father? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. I'll take my leave.
We've got the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Oh, I keep forgetting to see if I can disenchant this armor I'm carrying.
No, yeah.
Smile on you, friend.
If not, I'll soup it up for the chick with me, so she actually looks like she's wearing something that covers her as armor.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Yes.
Did yellow, did green. What's another Batman color?
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed
Red.
everyone's passions of late. Me?
Yeah,
I
true,
prefer my
yeah.
books and my spice.
Couldn't find like a good good Batman for background for Arkham Origins without the logo in it.
Yeah.
For that Batman, so I just took the Arkham Asylum Batman, like the Return to Arkham, that photo, and I was just like, I'm basically just gonna put Bat logos of that game, so I'll just do Knights is just gonna be the Bat, like that same photo, then just the logo on it.
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you? Take a look.
Yeah, Asylum was in yellow. City was in green. This one will be red. It's blue. The Batman's in blue. Oh, there it is. I was like, I wonder where the fuck it was. I knew I kept it.
Oh yeah, I gotta increase my
that can be deleted. That and that can be deleted. Oh yeah, did they finally dub it yet? Yes, they did. Fuck yeah. I'll have to watch that later.
Come to Dragon. It seems this damnable... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you
Oh, did they fix that one? Yeah.
Old friend, patron of the great grand battle. Now, walk among the stars.
Oh, if I want to multiply how much I get, it's under Pro. Oh, I'm guessing they fixed it by the ignore crafting materials requirement.
God be praised.
For the walking tree, because they're trying the cheats out this morning, because they're telling me. Oh, right, that's the other thing I had to do. My benefits. Access my benefits.
Oh, what's that for?
Oh, I received a payout from Twitch today.
Huh?
$70.
Mm-hmm.
February 26th, for any following members in the household outside of Canada, or outside of Ontario. Not as far as I know. Twitch.
Gods be praised.
We
done?
They want to back the storm close.
You know what's wrong with Sky?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. do come back.
People have forgotten too.
Oh. There we go.
I don't claim. Take a look. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, so first thing I did was, because it's linked to PayPal, so I went in and just had it switched or sent to my bank. But I remember like the last time that happened, it took like a couple of months before I let ODSP know, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll let them know now. Well, that only got 4 views on it.
I helped my father. Take a look. All right then.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, Thane?
52 for that one, 27 for episode 2 of it.
Watch it.
So, have you watched Solar Opposite Season 6?
No.
No?
Give a holler if you have any questions.
Did you watch it all?
Trinkets, odds and ends.
I fell asleep about halfway through, but I caught what happened with the wall people.
Okay.
And that Silver Cop storyline, you find out that the Silver Cops were the big villain all along.
Huh. Oh yeah, the Silver Cops are like the lanterns.
Yeah.
Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
So the guy who they sent to Earth that became a dog, if you remember him.
Not at the moment, no.
The guy who's obsessed with the Fast and the Furious, who like they accidentally shoot and to hide the evidence they launch him into space.
No, but keep going.
Okay, so he ends up genetically altering himself to become a dog, like a dog person, man. He ends up marrying an alien ends up sleeping with an alien who looks like a car and ends up marrying her because he's obsessed with cars.
Huh.
He saves them in the end from the Silver Cops and then goes back into space. The wall people escape the wall, get to the shrink ray only to find out that Yamulak has replaced it with a cake model of the shrink ray. And then they end up bribing him to make everyone big. So he scans the wall and he's like, yeah, I can turn everyone but one person back to the proper size. And they're like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, there's one person who was born small who I can't make big again. That's the baby that was born.
Yeah.
So they decide to stay in the wall so they can give her as normal life as possible.
Huh.
But now Yamulak's got to properly feed them and all that, because if not, they'll release all his dirty secrets to the world. Yeah. That's like the short gist.
Yeah. I'll probably watch it at some point. I'll probably watch it tomorrow or something, or over the weekend.
Yeah.
I hope like they do a spin-off of The Wall.
Probably not now, the way they ended it.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I do know they announced yesterday, or earlier today I think it was. They're doing a spin-off for Stewie.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, it's all over social media.
Just because it's all over social media doesn't mean that it's true.
Yes, it is, especially when it comes from sources that I know.
If Variety's reporting it, then it's true. If anyone else is reporting it, it's probably not.
Wow, who the fuck's Variety?
They're like the top freaking Hollywood reporting on the planet.
Yeah, I don't follow them.
Yeah.
I only follow like IGN and shit like that. Actually, gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not what I want to do. Review on Netflix of that I don't care about. Yeah, apparently it's getting 2 seasons. Supposed to be out 2027, 2028.
Deadline's pretty reliable.
Yeah.
And they have it as an exclusive.
Yeah, it posted 6 hours ago. The Hollywood Reporter, Yahoo, IGN. 3 decades of Family Guy is Stewie is going solo.
Should be a Stewie and Brian spinoff.
Yeah.
May the ground you walk quake
Or make it like an alternate universe Stewie who's trying to find his way home or something.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to meet the thing.
But if they're spinning him off, does that mean we're going to see less Stewie on Family Guy?
Probably not.
And bring back Rollo.
I always loved coming to Solitude. The buildings, the people, not to mention the bar talk.
Seville Stentor has a grasp of magic.
The youngest kid from the Cleveland show.
Oh.
Bring him back.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
The courier must have found... Yes, old friend. When you broke up the binding, Otema escaped. Steer says she's still in spirit form. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding. But I need you. He's Solitude's priest of Arcane. He's the one who figured out Otema was still around. He'll help. I wish you well, friend.
I have so very many ways to deal with people. Very few of them pleasant.
So they're supposed to be here by like 9:30, between 9:30 and noon.
What's that?
Oh, they'll check the wall tomorrow. Or today.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion.
got an old madman. You lost? You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome. Ah, Thane. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse. Almost 500
Hey, baby.
years. Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can... For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves. Yes, I had Falk call you back because you were at the summoning. You have a connection to Thane now. I can provide you with help for her minions, though. This should help. As to Thane herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arcade. All my... I believe I was... This city has a lot... My books tell the stories. You mean Rogver? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Harris. Allowed Rogver to have a proper Nord burial. A curious figure. Huh? She was always so close. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septon bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress.
Hi, baby.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Yeah, so I have to move some stuff.
Good morning.
Before I go to bed.
As High Priest, we welcome you to worship. Wander no more, for you are among blessings be.
Hey Alexa, set an alarm for 8 a.m.
I'm glad I've done a few restoration spells. Ever since I met you, the steps of this army has increased to say the least.
Remind us of our place.
You alright, little lady? Where did it end again?
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
March 18th. So next Wednesday is when the season ends, and the next Thursday is when the next one starts.
For what?
Fortnite.
I ain't got no interest in that game right now.
I don't blame you.
If it's a Marvel or DC season, I might get it, but...
You've arrived.
That's the other thing too. Since they announced they're going free to play with Save the World, they're disabled right now being able to actually buy the packs with Save the World in them.
When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side. You'll serve me soon enough.
Right now I'm 130 or 163. I got the battle pass done, and I was working on like I don't have like all the alternate skins. I basically just got everybody up to like where I need to unlock the alternate skins. Everybody's at least 7 out of 10, except the Asian dude. He's 3 out of 10 just because I made sure to get the V-Bucks, that was it. I've barely even been playing Save the World, so I got like a couple of days that I missed, so I've already full on the 3 days.
10 to 1. If they're giving Save the World for free, they're gonna end giving V-Bucks through it.
Probably right now it's if you're a founder, you'll still get V-Bucks like you get right now for your missions and shit. They're changing up how like the XP works now. So instead of like Hero XP, Survivor XP, and Defender XP, it's now going to be called People XP, which will work for all 3. Instead of having 3 separate, it'll just be 1. Weapons XP are going to be now Schematics XP.
Huh.
Yeah, they changed the fucking names, which is kind of dumb. And the first like 2 areas are going to be like increasing how much like XP and stuff you get, so newer people can try to catch up. You'll still get V-Bucks from missions and shit, but yeah, for like being a founder. Which I think you got Save the World after they stopped doing the founder stuff.
Hmm. I didn't even like Save the World.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't because you all suck.
I didn't really like Fortnite until it started Zero Build.
Yeah. Which again, there are plenty of missions in Save the World where you don't build. The only thing that does that too is like progressing in Save the World, you have to do like your base defense. So you have to build there. The only thing with Zero Build that annoys me is the build, like the porta forts.
Yeah.
Like there should be 0 buildings whatsoever. Your only defense should be whatever the hell building is actually there on the map. You shouldn't be able to build defenses. So it's called Zero Build, so you shouldn't be able to build anything. And that part, what you doing? Around?
I don't mind the porta forts because it gives people away.
Oh yeah,
and they're not very good either.
No, the whole point of Zero Build was to basically make like Fortnite Call of Duty. And even then, the only building in Fortnite is depending on the class and certain perks you get. But mainly, you're dropped in a map, and it's like you have basically that map.
What do you want me to carry?
Oh yeah, that's on Curtis's account. How big is that anyways? 132 gigs, fuck that.
Lead on.
Oh yeah, I should look at that. What's up, little one? Okay, fine, I am moving. There's my little sweet pea kitty. That still makes me laugh now, since watching like mainly all like the cartoons as Popeye. Like, season 2 is when Popeye proposes to Olive, to which then she has the dream of what her life will be like, and she has the dream of the 4 kids of Popeye that she has with, but that they all have like Pop something in their name. And then she, like, that's the only time you ever see those 4 kids in that season, in like the season 2 of the cartoon. And then you see the kids in season 3, but they're not his kids, they're his nephews. That wasn't until like the season 3 of the cartoon when they introduced his dad out of nowhere, and you barely see Olive, and you only see his dad mainly and his nephews, and the odd Bluto, sorry.
Because Bluto was his enemy.
Yeah.
So when he started fighting Hitler, there's no point for Bluto.
No, and he barely ever fights Hitler. There's only the one episode he fights the Nazis. The only other episode he's fighting the Japanese.
Well, still, he was at war, so
yeah.
Bluto wasn't necessary for that era.
No, the only time they had Bluto in that part when he was at war is with Pluto being drafted into the Navy and then trying to get out of going into the Navy, like trying to get out of the draft, and then joins up anyways because Popeye gets beat up by a bunch of Japanese. But yeah, you see him a lot in the first season of the cartoon, because like yeah, he's his arch enemy because like he's trying to get with Olive and Popeye's trying to get with Olive, so she's like flipping back and forth of like who she likes and who she's with each episode, which mainly always started with that she was with Bluto at the start of the episode, and then by the end of it, she's now with Popeye. I never really understood why they introduced like his dad into the show randomly, and like the so-called his kids, which are now his nephews. Because they already had Sweet Pea, which wasn't his kid anyways. It wasn't even Olive's kid.
I'm not sure if I ever would.
I think it was her, Sweet Pea's her nephew. Even then, like, when they showed Sweet Pea, Sweet Pea was a little asshole. And I always liked how, like, when they would do episodes where, like, Popeye's trying to get a job because he's showing off, like, yeah, I want to, like, audition for this role. It's like, these are things I've been in, and it's always, like, past episodes. It's like, yeah, I've done this movie, I was in this video. So here's some of the stunts that I did. And it would show past clips, like, of an episode that he did where he got shot out of a cannon and something like that. Season 2 is when, like, he had him eating spinach, but it was mainly, like, the other characters were eating it too, or, like, Bluto would make sure he didn't eat it at the first time. I actually had, not Popeye, but I remember buying it from Walmart. It was like 250 like black and white cartoons. That was like the bundle that they had years ago. I sold that up to Microplay.
We did tons of those specials.
The one thing I remember selling up to Microplay will always make me laugh was I think it was the first season you gave me of Smallville. Cause you got the like Blu-ray, so you gave me the disc version of it.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point when Mom moved out, I sold it up. I took it up to Microplay, and they saw that you had because you put in property of your name on the fucking box.
Yeah.
So Adam looked at it and he's like, "Did you steal this?" And I'm like, "No, this is from my brother. He gave it to me because he got the Blu-ray, and he gave me the disc." And I've watched this multiple times, and I'm like, I kind of need the money because I have like no money for food right now.
Well, that's because a bunch of my DVDs went stolen, so the ones that remained, I put that in, so if they ever showed up anywhere, I could prove that they were mine.
Yeah, so I had to sit there for like 5 minutes and convince him that I did not steal it, and that you gave it to me, and that I'm selling it.
Not much further.
He's like, okay, your brother better not come to the store for wondering where his movie is. I'm like, he probably will, but don't tell him. But yeah, I fucking remember that. I had a laugh at that.
Watch it.
Hey, Lee. It's just lay on my leg. Magic has new magic. What is it? Hold on. Magic the Gathering. Magic has come to Canada. New on Amazon. $100 or $210. Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Magic's not doing crossovers.
Oh. I don't know what it was. I never really got into Magic.
You've come far, mortal.
But can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, that was a external.
Don't applaud yourself too soon, worm. Rip the eyes from his head.
Yeah, 7 days to stream. Portable SSD for PS4. That's it. 3.2. Yeah, it says it has to be 3.2. So it's 1 terabyte. Oh, that's a Samsung. Oops, sorry.
I'm glad I'm out here instead of sweeping dragon.
Holy shit. Hi, is it a lady? Oh, oh, you were fine where you were.
Lead on.
eyes open.
Always loved going to Solitude. The buildings, the people, not to mention the Bard's College.
Seems they're looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Yeah, $70 from Amazon a month for that. For the Elgato Steam Deck.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
What was this one again? This was, yeah, $65 plus tax. For 5 months.
Can I help you? You've returned. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
Citizen.
I might look at that at the end of the month.
Be quick. I have little patience for Monday.
Upgrade my Elgato.
Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more. Take this payment. Make no mistake. We consider
I
you
have so very many ways to deal with
protector
people.
of Solitude.
Very few of them pleasant.
Do you have business with the court?
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolf Skull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust.
I was looking at like external hard drives, like seeing if I get like an external like SSD.
When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos.
But like the external I have, I can move like games back and forth, like PS5 games. I just can't play off of them.
Thank you.
So I could download games and just move it to that, like move it to the hard drive. Shut that down. Well, see, now I have to get up in a few hours. I might as well go to bed.
You know, you might as well pull an all-nighter. Don't be weak.
Well, I don't really have a reason to pull an all-nighter.
I told you to pull an all-nighter, so pull an all-nighter. That's all you need to know. If I tell you to do it, you fucking do it.
Thieves Guild is on the rise. They've got a
See anything drop today? Anime Girl Stellar Invasion.
I cannot best you.
Well, it's sitting at 3.5 stars. I only have one friend who plays it.
What's that?
2K26.
Yeah.
1 stars are creeping up.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 5 stars.
Now people are getting access to and seeing how shitty. The biggest piss off that they did was making people pay for the battle pass and then grind everything in a game that's never been grinding.
Yep. Monday Night War. Yeah, it's at a 3.57 out of 900 ratings.
Mm-hmm. So did you hear the latest?
What?
ESPN can no longer do grade reviews for WWE shows.
Huh? And why is that?
Because they were giving them harsh reviews and WWE didn't like it, and they're broadcast partners with ESPN.
You see those warriors?
So they're shutting down their own critics.
Citizen.
Just wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fine day with you around. Falk said I could count on you.
That is pretty dim.
More than earned the right to purchase property and take the next step to becoming a Thane. Speak to Falk when you have the funds.
I have to hop onto Curtis's account. I think the preload
In my court for a new Thane. It's an honor.
for
However,
Crimson
I can
Desert
only grant the title.
starts.
You help my people and purchase a house for my. Good luck to you.
It starts today.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
May the gods watch over.
Ours the 15th, I can't remember.
House available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new. I'd be glad. And now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have enough gold to pay for that.
With the passing of my dear husband, then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Hafengar. Congratulations. I grant you a personal housecarl to watch over your home, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now.
Huh.
Blessings of the Eight be with you. Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Wow. Oh, I booted up Deep Rock Galactic.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're celebrating 8 years. Bunch of free beers.
It's nice to get out and see Skyrim. I wasn't sure if I ever would.
Can I help you? I am your long life to you, Thane. The Jarl, the title of Thane is an honor. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
I've got your back.
follow.
I already spent all my money on this house. I'd like to be a Monopoly owner.
Hmm.
Or are we just passing through?
Seems there's no end. Blades. Return.
What do you need? What do you need?
Got some good... I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got that one. Man's steel is legendary. Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach.
I was just looking around, like seeing if they did everything. Oh yeah, I forgot I put Easter Bunny ears and shit on my guy. So last time I played was like around Easter, a few years ago when me and Tom were playing it. I just never cared to delete it.
Good morning. Well, with the war going on, the city and its people are doing all that can be done. Yes and no. The war, the dragons, it all casts a cloud of uncertainty. But under that cloud, there are still people going about their daily lives. Me too.
Ah,
And
just
when it
forget
does,
on me.
you can sit in front of a mug of mead with the satisfaction that it did. Be it here or in Sovngarde. Good morning. I'm not pack mule, you know, despite what the other guards said.
Oops.
I've got your back.
Oops.
What do you want me to carry?
Did it to her too.
What's that?
Oh, they both have these supple bows. Is the best I can give them right now. I keep accidentally grabbing them when I'm clearing out their inventories.
Lead on. Got some... I don't claim... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Well, we've got small weapons as well as big. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
I'm tired.
Boy.
I think it was a clear on my inventory and call it a day on this stream.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I wish that they'd sell like the amulets at shops. Instead of having to hunt them down.
Yeah.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. You look rather... Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Come back. Time if you need a remedy.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Just over 20 more levels to go, and I can start crafting my dragon armor.
Gods be praised.
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm literally doing odd jobs to make money to go to Whiterun and clear out all the leather.
Do you get Chad Cloud district very often? No. Why? Of course you do.
good... I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that on me. Man's steel is
Shut
legendary.
up, bitch.
All I ask is a fair chance. Have you met my father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. I help my father in more ways than people realize. You think all the...
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need him.
One last stop, and my inventory's empty.
Papa, you're home. Can I get a few gold to spend? Please? You're the best. Thanks.
Hey, Pop. What is it? Stop teasing me.
I adopted Roar. I just like his name.
Who is Roar?
One of the kids you can find in the orphanage.
Oh yeah, isn't it the place where you're the Dark Brotherhood? You go kill the lady, the old woman?
Yeah.
I think I only ever adopted the little girl from like the first town from I think Whiterun.
Yeah.
Since she was the only one I ever adopted.
I've adopted a boy and a girl.
Well, it's past 4. I'm going to bed.
No, you only have 4.5 hours left to go. You can do it.
Yeah, I'll do it with my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep, talk to you later.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to ditch that wooden sword. Can't say it turned any heads in the world of romance.
Huh?
Oh, they can wait.
Do you have any spare health potions? I don't need one now, but I accidentally run into walls a lot, so it's nice to be prepared.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do.
Find gold ingots.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the... I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Well, that is it for this one. I will see you guys all in the next one. Make sure to follow, subscribe here on Twitch, like, follow, subscribe over on YouTube, and I hope you guys all have a good day.